Hi, I'm Brandon, and today I'm taking a look at the interrogation of former Oklahoma City police officer Daniel Holtzclaw. This one was recommended by Rodzer, who is a longtime member of this channel, and he comments a lot, and I really appreciate him watching, just like I appreciate everyone. So I have no idea who this guy is who's getting interrogated. I'm going to this completely new. I have no idea what he's accused of. So let's just jump into it and see what's going on with... I guess if he's a former Oklahoma City police officer, he probably did something wrong. So let's go.
No chair for me. Let me bring a chair.
It's like how this guy is just wedged in between the wall and a desk. He looks like a pretty big guy, too. just like the most uncomfortable place to be in. They may as well just get him to go under the desk or something. Go under the desk and hide there while we interrogate you.
There's no chair.
I was gonna say there's a chair. I was gonna say there's a chair.
No,
right there.
that I had back surgery
Okay.
a year ago. Rocky's coming, but he ain't here yet.
And again, I think we're doing what we saw in the Jalen Fleer interrogation that I did yesterday, or a couple days ago now, I guess it would be. The interrogator does what some of the interrogators do, and they act like super friendly, like overly friendly, I think just to disarm them, the suspect, and put them at ease. Because this is a serious situation. Anytime you're being interrogated, it sucks, and you know you're in trouble. So they're just trying to put him at ease by acting overly friendly, but sometimes the act that they put on is a bit annoying.
And I had a back.
And once again, I am going to be pausing this a lot to comment. If you want to watch this without my commentary, watch it on another channel. There's a whole bunch of other channels that have this uncut on there. So this channel is a commentary channel, so you should just listen if you want to hear me give my opinions on stuff and try to provide some entertainment for you guys. Anyways, let's continue.
Fusion. Oh, this is about the only chair I can sit in. I don't
Does
know
that
what.
help your back support?
It does. Well, no, it gives. It's very giving. I'm turning this off because I don't want this back in this. And not to be yucky, but it's low back where my back fusion is, and I can put my butt right there, so my tailbone's not getting extra pressure on it.
Yeah, this is fascinating. But why exactly are we here? I'm sure this guy has a good idea of what he did, but I think I would want to know right away.
I don't know. I can't sit in one of those. It'll kill me. Okay. Rocky's coming, but I'm gonna do this and he may walk in here
Is that a Bible in the top corner there? I'm not sure what that is. Looks like a Bible.
in a minute and get this done. Now, I know you're an officer, and I know you've seen these 1,000 times
Right.
and you've read them yourself.
Right.
You still ask me any questions if you have one.
Right.
Okay, don't be embarrassed of that.
Right.
Okay?
He's like, in my entire career, I've never actually understood what the Miranda rights meant. Like, I think by this point he should get them.
I think I'm already embarrassed.
Why are you embarrassed? Why? Tell me why you're
The
embarrassed.
station deal, so.
Nobody. Well, I mean, there's
I mean,
rumors
everyone-
flying. I know, and we tried to do that as kind of quietly as we could, and that's why we took you up the front and stuff. But this is gonna make the rumors go away.
Okay.
Okay, for you.
Is it? Well, maybe though they're going to turn them from rumors into facts, but given that this guy's interrogation is on YouTube and people are commenting on it, and I saw other videos where it looks like he's in court or something, so like obviously whatever he did, I don't know if he got found guilty, but it's probably not going to get better for him.
You.
Right.
The
It's not right away.
rumor tomorrow is going to be on somebody else.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
So let's get them off of you and get them onto somebody else and get this over with.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You have the right to remain silent. You understand that? Okay. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand that? You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. You understand that? If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish one. If you decide to make a statement, you may stop the interview at any time. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
I do.
Just write yes or I do or whatever right there. Oh, you're lefty too. Okay, hold on. You shoot right-handed, but you're left-handed?
Yeah, I'm ambidextrous.
Me too.
So a little bit.
I shoot right-handed and left-handed. Which do you,
Bat right-handed, throw left-handed.
Oh, I'm the opposite. I throw right-handed, but I bat left-handed.
Kick left foot.
No, I kick right foot. How do you eat?
Both hands.
Oh, left foot.
Both hands.
Me. Okay. Having
He doesn't use a knife and fork. He just eats hamburgers that he eats with both hands.
these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me and us at this time without an attorney
Yes.
present? Okay, right, yes, right there. Read this out loud.
I've read this statement of my rights and understand what my rights are. I'm willing to make a statement answering questions at this time. I do not want an attorney present at this time. Understand and know that what I'm doing, no promises or threats may have been made to me, and no pressure or force of any kind has been used against me.
Agree?
Agree.
Sign, print.
You figure, like, he's a police officer. He knows what police officers do in interrogation rooms. Shouldn't he know? I'm assuming, given the fact that this video is 2 hours and 13 minutes, that he must talk and not just ask for a lawyer. But wouldn't a police officer above everyone else know to ask for a lawyer and not talk? Unless he thinks that because I'm a police officer, maybe they're more likely to trust me and I have more to lose, so I'm going to try to talk my way out of it. Again, I don't know where this is going to go, but it seems like it's like these guys just never exercise their rights.
That's too funny. I haven't met anybody else that writes left-handed. It kind of creates a problem when you're on a traffic stop, doesn't it? Because you're writing and holding your ticket book in this hand and your gun hand doesn't bother you? Well, that's because you're huge. What's your commission number?
1782.
I masturbate right and left. Does that work?
What? Yeah, that was kind of unnecessarily inappropriate.
I think I do that left-handed.
Very good.
Well, I'm dominant.
You
What's the
are.
matter with you people? Be professional. Come on.
Yes. Okay, look, just like we talked in the car. You haven't heard any rumors?
I haven't heard any rumors.
So
when I walked in the station, I see Captain leaned over. Not unusual. Captain Clifton, hey. But then I've seen you in the cabin. I've never seen you. And so.
Well, nobody.
But I haven't heard anything.
Okay.
So just like anything.
You had said, and we told you that there was a traffic stop,
Right.
that somebody made some allegations against an officer.
Right.
They don't
I'm assuming that officer is him.
know the officer's name, none of that. And you said that you made a traffic stop after work,
Yeah.
but you didn't call it in.
I didn't call it.
Where was that?
It was about Northeast 50th and Lincoln, just to the west.
Okay. Tell me about that stop.
I was going westbound on Northeast 50th, probably a block just east of Lincoln. I see a red Grand Prix, or Grand Am, in my right lane, in the outside lane. I'm in the inside lane. The car swerves, and so at the time I'm thinking, okay, it's probably a drunk person, or maybe got excited because they saw a cop. So I kind of fall behind it, kind of drifting just a little bit, not crossing lane lines, nothing crazy. So I lighted up because at first the traffic violation I saw at first when it swerved. That was just west of Northeast 50th in Lincoln. And then made contact. It was a black female. Asked for license insurance. Stated that she didn't have insurance. Gave me an ID. At the time I'm like, do you have a valid insurance or a valid license? She said no. I told her, I just got off work. I mean, what's the deal? You know, why are you swerving? And she says, I'm just trying to go home to Ann Arbor-ish on the northwest side to see her daughter or something like that. So I asked, is there anything on board as far as the vehicle? Is it okay if I search your vehicle and whatnot? She said, the only thing that's inside there is a Kool-Aid cup. I'm like, is there anything inside of that Kool-Aid? Is there liquor or anything inside that Kool-Aid? She's no. I'm like, okay, is there anything else inside there? She says there's pills. I'm like, is that the only thing? And then, so I said, you have permission to search your car? She says yes. I go inside the car, I see a lot of pills. But
What kind of pills?
I didn't really.
Like scattered pills or in a bottle?
She said it was
pill?
hydrocodone pills, but I just quickly looked at it, and I think I saw her name on the prescription bottle, so I didn't.
Oh, so it was a bottle.
Right.
Okay.
There were several bottles in her purse. And then so at that time, I just returned back to her. It's like, okay, I saw your pills. I didn't see any alcohol. I sniffed the drink, didn't smell any alcohol in the Kool-Aid. I'm like, okay, I'm just off work. I'm tired. Get your license taken care of. Just mine.
So she didn't have a driver's license?
She didn't have a driver's license, and I was just like, go to DPS, Department of Public Safety on King, get that taken care of, and cut her loose after that.
Okay. Then where'd you go?
I went straight home.
Okay.
Okay, well, given the fact that you're here being questioned and you read your rights, and that this is like over a 2-hour interrogation, something tells me that there was a bit more to this incident than that.
Do you remember her name? That was on the prescription.
I don't.
Okay. Do you make traffic stops normally after work?
I don't, but in that case, I saw her swerve and whatnot, so
I mean, me, I don't.
felt.
After I get off work.
I know. I mean,
I know,
people
the last thing I want
cops
to
say
do
that is
right.
have a whatnot to have the vision, whatever. But I felt like I needed to make that traffic stop.
Okay. How was she? Was she respectful? Was she?
She
not?
felt like she was nervous and whatnot, and I'm like, "Why are you nervous?" And she was even crying. I'm like, "Why are you crying? Why are you nervous?" What?
Yeah, I guess kind of a off topic, but I guess it would be if you saw someone swerving, your first thought is they're drunk or impaired somehow. So I guess it's kind of important to pull them over. Well, that happened one time. I was driving with someone on the freeway, and there was this guy just driving like a maniac. He wasn't really speeding. He's just swerving all over the place. We're like, holy fuck, this guy's drunk. So we call the cops, report it, and then a while later, the cops, like, they called us back to, like, update us or whatever, and they're like, yeah, we pulled him over, and they're like, yeah, he's not drunk, not impaired. And it's like, okay, but he was still swerving all over the road. Whatever the reason is, there's no reason to be swerving all over the road because it's dangerous. But anyways, it just made me think of that. Let's go.
Not. And she's just like, I don't know. I'm just nervous because you're a cop and I got pulled over. Like, nothing you had to be nervous about. And I told her, I'm like, I don't really want to take you to jail for no SDL or anything. I just got off work. I'm tired. So, with my officer courtesy or whatnot, I said, go get that taken care of tomorrow. Let her on her way.
And you don't have to. I'm not going to sit here and go, why didn't you take her to die? I could care
that's
less.
the reason why.
No, I don't care. Was she drunk? Did you think she was drunk?
I think she was. She drank, but I don't think she, with my experience, I don't think she was past the legal limit.
Right.
So,
I mean.
and that's what I asked her too, is like, with your pain medicines, the hydrocodone, everyone knows that you drink with that, it maximizes the effects. So I asked her that, she said no. But when she was in the back of my car, when I was in the front car, and the driver's seat, I could smell it off of her, but I don't think she was still past the legal limit.
Okay. So you got her out of the car?
Yes.
Okay. And put her in the back of your car?
Yes.
Okay. Any problems there?
No, she was cooperative. Didn't give me any problems or whatnot.
Okay. And then you searched, did you run her through Unit 800?
I didn't.
You didn't? Mm-hmm. So, did you run her on your MDT?
No, I didn't. All my stuff as far as that, because I didn't even call it in and say it was a traffic stop, my computer was off and everything as well.
Did you shut it off?
I just shut it off, yeah. On the way, on 50th, I turned it off right before the traffic stop, basically.
Okay. And where did you pick her up? 50th and what about?
50th and Lincoln, just to the west.
But no, where'd you see her swerve, kind of?
I say a block just to the east of Lincoln and 50th.
Okay. She pull over right away?
She was in the right lane and the outside lane when I saw her swerve. And so she saw a police car right there, and so she kind of did what everyone does, slow down. Kind of, okay, is he going to pull me over or not? And then I lit her up about 50th and Lincoln, past the intersection to the west.
Okay. When you put her in your car, did you pat search her?
When I came here, I was like, lift up your shirt. Is there anything on you? Anything as far as your waistband or anything like that? She said no. And then I put her in the vehicle and went from there. Asked her
Did your hands go on her at all?
I backhanded her on as far as the side.
Where on her body? Tell me. You backhanded?
Her waist, and the back portion. I didn't touch her butt or anything, but the back portion of the waist. And then she lifted it up like right here, and there's nothing.
Did she lift it up like this?
No.
Okay. So she never, like, went, whoo, nothing,
No.
exposed her breasts or anything like that?
She asked me if I was like, no, it's okay.
She asked you,
you want to search me, I'm like, no, it's okay.
so she never like put her hands on the car and you.
No.
Okay. Where was she positioned or standing when you did the back of your hand on her?
It was probably the front right fender of my patrol vehicle.
But was she facing you or was she turned?
No, she was facing away from me.
And you just kind of did it like this?
Yeah, back there, yes.
Okay. Did your hand go on her butt or anything?
No, that's what I was saying. It was the hip, the side, not the butt section.
What about right here?
No.
You didn't?
No, I didn't.
They can tuck a gun
That's
right here.
why I asked to lift it up.
Oh, so she just kind of showed you her belly?
Right.
Okay. Then you talked to her for a little bit.
Right.
After you searched her, you
Right.
put her in the back of the car.
Right.
Then we used to always kind of keep the door open and talk when they're not like combative or anything. Did
Right.
you talk to her and get information then while she was in the back of your car?
Right. I talked to her for a little bit, just as far as what's inside the vehicle. Can I have consent to search your vehicle? Is there anything in that Kool-Aid? She said no. Just talking to her, what's the deal? Why are you driving late at 2 o'clock at night? Why did you swerve? So she's going to Ann Arbor on the northwest side to visit her daughter, I believe. So
Then you went up and searched her car?
after she gave me consent to search her car.
How long, you think?
I did a quick search, to be honest with you. I looked under the seat, boom, sniffed the juice, whatever she's had, and I didn't smell alcohol in it. Went through her purse, like she said, there pills in it, looked at it real quick to see if their name was there, and that was basically it.
Okay. Then when you went back to her, what happened?
And when I went back to her, I was like, okay, I didn't smell any alcohol on your car and your juice thing, and I'm like, what's the deal? Are you really drunk or not? And she's like, no, I'm just trying to go back home. And at that time, I was like, okay, but I'll go ahead and follow you. I said, I'm not going to take you to jail. I'm tired. I'm not going to take you to jail. I'll go and follow you. And let's go back to 44, and you head westbound on 44. So that's what we did.
Did you follow her?
Actually, when I went behind her and we got in the car, she took forever, and I started getting annoyed. So I just U-turned it, and I went ahead, and I saw her in the back view of my rearview mirror. And she was following a 44, but then I took off going northbound on Broadway Extension, while she took 44 to go west.
So you were able to see her do that?
Yes.
And go. And then did you lose her when you got on Broadway?
When I went to northbound on Broadway, and she went 44 west.
Okay. All right. Well, it sounds like this is the lady, this is the deal where she's the complaining party.
Okay.
Okay. And she's making some sexual allegations, obviously, because sex crimes is working it.
Right. What did she say?
Well, was there anything?
Well, she told us what you did.
Accidental touch, anything?
If she thought it, when I passed searched her, but there was nothing as far as I felt like I would do anything as far as sexual or anything like that. And for my safety, I just checked to see the weapons or anything. To make clear, I didn't touch her butt, but the waist side and whatnot. If you would like me to do it for you to show you.
No, and I'm fine with it, and you have every right to do that.
Right.
She's saying that you made her lift up her shirt, and when she lifted up her shirt, she exposed her breasts.
No.
Did you ever see
I asked her, is there anything inside your bra? And she said no. So I was like, okay. And she said, you want me to show you? And that's the time I said, no, you don't need to do that.
She said she said she was.
Don't cops have, maybe this is before they all had body cams, and I think even now they don't all have body cams, but don't they usually have dash cams? I'm not sure how that works. I guess not every incident's going to be on camera, but they should be, because there are criminals out there who would fabricate a story like this just to get off of charges. But there's also scumbag police officers who would do this kind of thing. So it's much easier if you just have every incident on video, so you can't hide anything. So maybe they do. I'm not sure what's going on here, but let's continue.
Doing this when you said, "Is there anything inside your bra?" and she was going, "No, I don't have anything like that." Did she do that?
Yeah, she did, but I didn't look or anything like that.
Right.
And then she's like, "Do you want me to show you?" I was like, "No."
She said when she said, "Do you want me to show you?"
So she lifted her shirt. You asked her, "Is there anything in your shirt?" She lifted her shirt, and you didn't look, so you looked away. I don't think that's true.
You said, "Yeah," and she went,
No, I didn't.
But could she have been, woo? flashing you? And
What?
now you don't want to tell me because you're afraid you're going to get in trouble?
No. When I told her no, I said no.
Then she didn't go, yeah, you
No.
know, because sometimes drunk girls are,
Having a good time.
and
No.
partying down. And let's face
And
it,
I've already heard stories about officers
people
and
want,
whatnot.
they
so I
want
don't
officers
want-
for
I didn't want-
hubbies
so
or
I said
whatever.
no.
And
I said no.
But you could have said no. But I'm asking you if she flashed you anyways.
I didn't see her. I didn't
didn't
see
see
her
no
breast.
boobies?
I didn't see her breast.
What about pants?
Nothing in her pants as far as I concerned. 'Cause she was wearing tight jeans. So
She said she pulled them down.
I didn't see it.
You didn't see her pull them down?
I didn't see her pulling down pants.
Isn't that odd that he's saying, I didn't see that, instead of she didn't do that? Because I'm not a police officer, but I have a feeling if you have someone step out of the car and you're searching them, you're going to be looking at them pretty much the whole time. You're not going to have your back turned for a significant amount of time where they could do something without you seeing. So he's saying, I didn't see that. It's like, well, you were looking the entire time. If someone asked you, like, hey, when you were talking to this person, did they pull out a gun? You'd be like, no. You wouldn't say, I didn't see that. It's like, how would you not see it? You were standing right there. It was just the two of you. So I have a feeling that means that she did do it, and he did see it.
Could she
And I'm just going to guess that he probably told her to do it.
have done it when you were up searching the car?
She could have. I didn't
Did
have
she
her.
have them on
I didn't have her handcuffed or anything.
when you came back to the car and got her out? Were her pants fastened? Were they?
Yeah, everything.
They
was
were
still,
up, and
Everything was still intact.
so you never saw her pull her pants down.
No, I didn't.
Why do you think she's making this up?
I don't know.
Did you write her a ticket?
I didn't. I let her go, and I said I won't even arrest you for your no STI.
So yeah, like, she wasn't arrested. She wasn't charged with anything. She doesn't seem like a criminal. So she wasn't drinking. From what he's saying, he didn't even like give her a breathalyzer or anything, did he? So why would she make this up just to retaliate because he temporarily put her in the back of the cop car? These are very serious allegations that would get you in trouble if you made up something like this. There's a lot at risk, especially against a police officer. So I don't think she has a lot of motive to make it up. I mean, granted, it's not impossible, but from just what we've heard so far, I would be leaning towards believing her. And also the fact that I saw him in court, so I have a feeling he's guilty, but, we'll just keep going.
Trying to figure out why she'd say that. I mean, I could see her saying it if you wrote her a ticket because she's pissed off.
Right.
Now, make it quite clear, if you saw her boobs, I don't care if she's flashing you.
I did not see.
You did not see her boobies.
No, I did not see her breasts.
So she's saying you shined your light on her.
I did not see her.
Where do you keep your flashlight?
The left side, right here, right behind my radio.
Did you have your flashlight out on the traffic stop?
I did.
When she was going like this, did you have your
I
flashlight
didn't-
on
I didn't
her?
go like that. But as I'm out on the radio like this, I have it right positioned over us. But I didn't.
Right,
That's where I was
but
at.
did you have it on her when you're talking to her so you can see her? I mean,
to
was
see
it
her.
on her when she goes like this? Maybe she could have
Right,
construed
to see her inside the vehicle.
Was the dome light on?
The dome light was not on.
It doesn't come on. I don't know how. Does that come on when you open your back door? It's been too long since I've been in a scout car.
I can't recall, to be honest with you. I don't think the back. I don't think it does. This was the dome light.
I'm just trying to figure out. How long do you think you were on that traffic stop?
I don't think it was an
It's not a
excess
guess.
of over
Just
a regular speed. 15 minutes at most, just like a regular traffic stop. Nothing as far as more.
about 15 minutes. How long were you with her? How long of that 15 minutes do you think was searching her car? Where maybe she's sitting in the back seat.
Like I said, that quick search probably at max, maybe a little bit over 5 minutes, maybe like 5 minutes if
So you're with her for 10 minutes.
talking to her. Yes,
Did it take a while to get her to consent to search, or what? 10 minutes is a long time.
she was nervous and she was crying and stuff, and I told her not to be
Did she
nervous.
say why she was crying?
She said it's police officer and whatnot, and I'm just nervous because I got stopped by a police officer. So I'm like, calm down, everything's fine. And then, so I think maybe with the fact that she had no SDL, maybe she was nervous as well too. And then so I went to the search, and it wasn't that. It was a quick search, like I said before. It wasn't in detail, pulling up carpet. It was a quick search.
Because you were just ready to go home.
I was ready to go home.
Did you go home and go straight to bed?
I went home straight to bed.
Okay.
Does that really make a difference if you went home and went straight to bed versus grabbing something to eat and watching TV for a bit? That seems like an odd question.
Think of anything yet?
Well, I think that was pretty good. Wasn't that pretty easy? Hey, we got to do this.
Okay.
Okay, if you don't mind. I got to take your buckles.
Okay.
We're doing that in the...
That's fine.
All right.
Did we buckle swab anybody in the academy
I don't.
as a demonstration?
Here, I'll let your name there, because I don't even know how to spell it. I can
How do you
spell
say
my
your
own.
name?
Daniel Holtzclaw.
Holtzclaw. What is that?
It's German.
It's a last name.
Speak German?
No, I can't.
Hey, read that out loud to me.
Yeah.
I, Daniel Holtzclaw, after having been advised of my right not to have a search made of my body, hereinafter mentioned without a search warrant, and my right to refuse to consent to such a search, hereby authorize Rocky Gregory, detective of the Oklahoma City Police Department, to conduct a complete search of my body located at 701 Colcord, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Officers are authorized by me to take from my body samples of swabs from my body which they may desire. This written permission is being given by me to the above named police official voluntarily and without threats of promises of any kind.
Basically, you're giving buccal swabs of your own free will.
Okay.
We do this as part of...
So again, kind of like we just saw I just saw in the Jalen Fleer interrogation where they swabbed his mouth. If they're searching for DNA, or if they're getting a DNA sample from him, doesn't that mean that something much more serious than just him or just her flashing her breasts and pulling her pants down? If they're taking DNA, it means he left DNA in her, which means more happened than they're leading on. That'd be my guess. Again, let's just continue and we'll see. I'm sure a lot of you guys know what's going on with this case, but I'm still new to it.
This ain't so bad, huh?
No, I never had this done, so.
Say there we go. And you get a free teeth cleaning with your first time.
You won't go none, though.
All right, and then we're going to have one more round.
I turned off my phone.
We'll have a couple more questions. All right.
Ralph, what time is it on your watch? I turned my phone off. So.
I've got 447. What I've got. So do you usually do traffic stops on going home, or what was...
I don't. Like I said
that?
before, I really rarely don't. I usually try to get home because I'm tired of them and shit.
Well, and are you a big DUI worker?
When I first started coming out, I did. But
Hated
not really at the end now, to be honest with you.
I usually, if I see somebody swarming, whoop, the other way.
And that's,
I mean, if you're a police officer and there's a drunk driver out there, the person could harm someone. So isn't it your duty to pull them over? Obviously, it's not part of your duty to assault them, but I think they should definitely pull them over or call someone else to pull them over.
a lot of officers do too. So.
Well, Daniel, this is kind of one of the things that we kind of bring it in here to
Right.
see how truthful you are.
Right.
Now, you need to kind of think of a few different things here.
Okay.
Okay, we pulled up a lot of video around that area after these allegations.
Okay.
Okay, she also had a SANE exam, which you know what that consists of.
Right.
There's a reason why we wanted your buckles.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I mean, we can go through a couple different things of why we've got you in here, but you sure there's nothing you want to?
Nothing.
So if we go off the video and watch that,
Right.
You're still going to stick with your story.
Yes, sir.
If we go off DNA,
DNA as well.
Is there any reason that your DNA would be on or in her or anywhere near her?
Should we show you the video?
If yes,
You do want to see it?
yes.
The thing is, if he knows what he did, if he committed this crime, the video is just going to show him doing it, and it's going to make him not only guilty, but look like a huge liar.
So there's nothing that...
Everything that I recall of that night is what was that.
So he's not saying he didn't do it. He's saying he doesn't recall doing it. Kind of like he didn't see something. He's not saying it didn't happen. He's saying he didn't see it. Now he's saying he didn't recall it. So all this stuff happened, but you also assaulted this woman, but you just don't recall that part of it. Is that what he's trying to say?
Asked and everything. That's what happened.
have I maybe not asked enough questions?
I think everything covered as far as that.
Sometimes I just want because I know the investigators know he's guilty. Sometimes I just want them to be like, buddy, we know you did it. Just admit it. Stop lying. It was like, we know you did it. But they have to play the game and kind of play along and pretend like they don't know anything and just get him to admit to a little bit more and a little bit more. And some, we'll see what technique they use. Sometimes they start tightening the screws, or they'll come back, they'll leave and they'll come back, and then they'll switch to like bad cop mode where they really come down on him. But anyways, let's just continue and see what they do.
Do you recall putting your penis in her mouth?
I don't.
Okay. Well, immediately that, again, he's like, I don't recall that. If you didn't do that and someone accused you of that, I think most people would be angry. They'd be like, how dare you even say that? Absolutely no. I'd be like, get that fucking video in here right now. We'd like find every video in that possible area and we're going to watch them all. Like I think normal people would be adamant to defend themselves. He's just like, I don't recall that. And I'm guessing that happened. And it's like, okay, this is taking a very serious turn.
Would you recall that if you did it?
If I did it, yeah.
Okay. Well, I think you really, in all honesty, you need to really double think about this. I mean, I got to be honest with you. It doesn't look really good. Okay. I mean...
Yeah, if they have a video or multiple videos of you doing that, yeah, that doesn't look good.
What you originally thought, detectives just don't roll up in there for no reason.
Right.
Okay. And we just didn't pick you out. Okay.
Right.
I mean, there's a whole lineup there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But there's definitely enough here to bring you in here to start questioning you.
Right.
Okay. We knew you were on that stop.
Right.
We knew you were there.
Mm-hmm.
And we can watch a whole lot of actions being performed while you were there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And that's why she was trying to give you every out on the whole booby thing.
Right.
Okay? Now, is there...
I don't think that there's any out. Whether or not the breasts thing, I'm going to use a more appropriate word than that guy did. I don't, even if that was true, if that happened, didn't happen, if she performed an act on him, which is I think what they're insinuating, and he's in his police uniform and out on duty, that is there's no excuse for that. I don't think there's any out.
For any reason at all, even from whatever angle, because it takes a little bit to clear up those videos.
Right.
But any reason why your penis would be out?
No.
Like, assuming he did this, which he probably did, I don't know the geography of this part of Oklahoma City, if it's like in the middle of the city, if it's like way out in the middle of nowhere, I don't know. But most areas, there's cameras everywhere. Like, it's hard to go anywhere where you're not on some kind of camera. You should know that as a police officer. And you just thought that she would not report this? Like, did he threaten her and tell her to keep quiet? Like, how would he expect not to get in trouble for this?
Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay. Now, in doing this, you know how SANE exams work, and I ain't got to explain about DNA or anything like that.
Right.
Now, I didn't say you had sex with her.
Right.
Okay. But getting a blowjob, okay, that is a different story.
Right.
Well, I mean, slightly. It better be illegal for a police officer to do that. At the very minimum, it better be a fireable offense. But if he's doing it against the person's will, then that's definitely a crime.
You see my concern here.
I'm just listening to you, sir.
I know, but I'd rather listen to you and you start talking.
That's all I have, sir.
Again, I don't want to start like analyzing, like assuming guilt just because of the way they're acting, but I have a feeling that like an innocent person wouldn't just be like, I don't know what to tell you. That's just the way it is. Like, have that kind of attitude. I think they would be more adamant. She's lying. She's making it up. I did not do that. Here's what happened. He's just kind of like, I don't know. He's not acting how you would assume. But again, that's not necessarily a sign of guilt or innocence. But yeah, let's go.
Are we gonna get something from the SANE exam?
Go with the SANE exam.
Do you understand that you don't have to full-blown ejaculate to get something out of the SANE exam?
Right.
We can get skin cells, we can get pre-ejaculate, we can do all that and still get DNA.
Right.
And did your penis go in her mouth?
No, it did not.
Okay. Because DNA will clear it up. And here's the deal too. We can fall on the sword.
Okay.
And say I screwed up or something. But if we say we didn't do it, and then the DNA comes back and says he did it, then we have a huge problem.
Right.
However, at the same time, if he says he did it and admits to it, and then the DNA also comes back positive, that's just extra incriminating evidence because he also confessed. So I don't think it's really going to harm him to deny it. Like, a lawyer would just tell him to shut up and not say a word, and it'd be the end of this, and they would just have to wait for the DNA results. So he's not going to help himself by admitting to it. It's just, it makes him look like a liar on top of an offender, basically.
Here to give you the chance to fall on the sword, so we don't want a huge problem. We don't want a huge problem for you.
Right.
This is time.
Well, if he did this, I think they do want a huge problem for it, because this is a huge problem.
It's time. If it touched her mouth, if it touched the inside of her mouth for 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds.
That's not the kind of thing. Your penis should not be touching any part of them during a traffic stop. That just does not happen by accident.
You got to tell us now.
Look, there's a huge difference. There's a huge difference in between rape being forced and some old girl who wants it.
Right.
Okay, we've had plenty of that.
We get that. We know that.
Okay, but there is.
The thing is, if she wanted it, though, if she just offered it and he accepted, I don't think she would go straight to the police with it. I have a feeling that if she went straight to the police and was willing to put herself through the embarrassment and just all the hell you have to go through, like reporting it and having the exams done and everything, I don't think you would do that if you're the one that initiated it. I think she probably did not want to do it and was forced to.
There's a big difference, okay?
Right.
But I'm just saying, these videos ain't helping, and we're going to do the comparing and all that.
Okay.
Okay. But it's not looking good so far.
Okay.
Okay. And I don't want to see anybody go down for something that there was no force.
Right.
Now, I'm not seeing any beating or anything like that.
Right.
Okay. I'm not seeing that big time, big guy forcer type thing like what we do see.
Again, they're trying to be like, hey, you didn't do this other crime. You didn't make it worse. They do that with the TCAP predators. Like, it's like, were you gonna kidnap this girl? And they're like, no, I just was going to. So it's kind of like they admit to something less by not admitting to something more. So they're trying to make it like, I don't think you're a horrible guy. You wouldn't have like beat her or something. All you did was this lesser thing, even though the lesser thing is a crime, and them admitting to it is still going to be an admission of guilt.
Right.
But
if it was a get out of jail free card, that happens.
Right.
And we know that happens.
Right.
But we got to know that. We got to know that versus he made me, I didn't want to, blah, blah, blah.
I don't know what the law is around that. Like, if they just accepted a blowjob, like from a willing person while they were on duty, that obviously that can't be allowed. I don't know. Is that like an instantly fireable, or is that just? I mean, like, who knows what the police union rules are? Maybe, or like, maybe they just get a month suspension. Like, I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what the rules are, but it should be immediately getting fired.
If it's a get out of jail free card, then that's a different story.
Yeah, maybe you wouldn't go to jail for that, but you're definitely still going to be in trouble.
And we've worked enough of them, cases that it didn't happen. The problem is where we're at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that's why we want.
And just here, I'm probably going to zoom in on this for this video because I blow it up a little bit. But so I'm not sure if you can see it or not. But at the bottom it says Holtzclawtrial.com. So if this guy has a whole website based on him, maybe it's more serious than just this one incident.
To hear your version of the story,
right.
Whether we just go off of what we see and I mean whatever this tests out as.
Right.
Okay. But.
So I'm sticking with my story.
Okay. On the video.
Yeah, maybe he's just doing that because there's no other choice. Like, you may as well. If he admits to it, like, he's probably going to be arrested right there. So you may as well just stick to your story, and if you're, they find evidence later to prosecute you, well, deal with that when the time comes. But right now, I guess it can't hurt just to stick to his story. But I still think he just comes across as a guilty guy. I think a real person, an innocent person, would be more adamant of their innocence.
Are we going to see her boobies?
Shouldn't see her boobs. I didn't see her boobs.
Okay.
Why do these cops keep calling them boobies? Isn't that? It's like, can't they just use more professional terminology?
Are we going to see her pull her pants down?
I didn't see her pull her pants down.
Again, he didn't see her. Like, a normal person would be like, she didn't lift her shirt. She didn't pull her pants down. I didn't whip it out. I didn't do anything. None of that happened. Check the video. I think that's what an innocent person would do.
Are we going to see your penis out?
No.
Are we going to see your penis go in her mouth?
No.
Are we going
to see your penis right now? No.
Any DNA to that?
No.
Let's switch up for a second. You had another girl, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You probably not necessarily going to remember the name, but her name is
Another girl.
Terry Morris, okay? Black female.
Another black female.
Supposedly you promised her a ride to the city rescue mission.
Oh man, so she was like a homeless person or like a vulnerable person? Good God.
Ring a bell?
No.
You did a traffic stop with her. She thought you ran her for warrants. Clicking. Drove her around.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Name doesn't. I don't recall a name like that.
But she's claiming the same thing.
Okay, this is becoming a bit of a problem, Daniel. 2 allegations of the exact same thing.
The exact same thing. And here again, for whatever reason, things are pointing at you again.
Right.
He just seems a little bit chill for a guy who's being accused of repeated instances of SA. Like, this is very serious. You can go to prison for a long time for this. And he's just like, I don't know. I guess. Okay. Uh-huh. Most people be like, what the hell is going on? Is someone setting me up? Like, I mean, I get it. People have different personality types and react in different ways, but I could, if I had to just judge him right now based on his the way he's acting here, I would say he's guilty. Obviously, I don't represent the law, but that would be my personal opinion.
This was before even this incident this morning.
Okay, so I guess that brings up the question. The first incident they brought up happened this morning, so I guess that incident happened last night. But he's saying this other one happened before that? So why wasn't it brought up then? Unless they didn't know which police officer was involved. If they knew it was him and he was accused of this, why didn't they bring this to his attention when this one happened? Unless that's it, where perhaps that first one, she just said it was a police officer, but she didn't know who, and there's a lot of cops there, so they couldn't figure it out. Once the second one happened and they figured out who did that traffic stop, they're like, hey, let's go show this guy's picture to that first woman. See if and that's how they figured it out. Maybe. I don't know. Let's keep going.
Traffic stop, not logged in, all that stuff.
This morning?
No, this has been a little bit ago.
Okay.
This was here just a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
Okay. Anything? Do you remember stopping?
I don't recall a name there anymore.
Well, I wouldn't remember a name.
How about
You don't remember a name, but do you remember assaulting a person that you were driving around? It seems to be the kind of thing you'd remember.
black female downtown, city rescue mission? That's what I was trying to jog your memory.
I haven't been to a city rescue mission.
I didn't say you made it there.
Yeah, you assaulted her and then kicked her out of the car before you got there. Is that what you did, buddy?
Have you promised anybody a ride to the city rescue?
I haven't asked anyone asked me to the city rescue mission.
No, she didn't have to ask you. Did you offer to take anybody to the city rescue mission?
No, I don't offer anyone because I don't like going there. To be honest with you, I
Don't like dealing with what?
I don't like going over to the city rescue mission or anything like that.
Okay. How about any stops of a person just walking, even just downtown? Anywhere downtown?
No. I don't, in Spring Lake, I don't go downtown. Besides if I go to Classen, not Classen, but Western and Maine to Valero's. To
Or the jail.
Or jail.
Or
That's
headquarters, property.
Right.
And you just don't remember doing any of those type of stops?
No.
Not in the last month or so?
No.
So what happened then? Two random women who do not know each other both happen to point you out as the guy who did this exact same thing to both of them in two different circumstances? That is one hell of a coincidence.
Do you run everybody that you come in contact with?
Majority of the time.
But you didn't run old girl this morning.
The 50th.
50th in Lincoln.
No, I didn't. I didn't run her.
The other girl that he's talking about is kind of making the same allegations, and that's weird.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
Doesn't look good.
I mean, that's
it doesn't
weird.
look. Yeah, it doesn't look good. So.
Yeah, again, he's saying it doesn't look good. He's not saying he didn't do it. Wouldn't a normal person be like, I did not do the first one, I did not do the second one? Wouldn't they just be clear? He kind of seems like he's not quite denying it. He's like close to denying it, but I don't know. That's weird.
No, I don't. No one with the city rescue mission. Never been asked, never been offered anyone to go there.
Again, he's like, yeah, I've never driven to that particular place. I've never gone to that area. He's not saying he didn't commit this crime. I think most people, if they were like, you were driving, you were accused of picking up someone and driving them to this mission, and along the way you assaulted them, I don't think most people would be like, I never drove anyone to that mission. I think most people would be like, I did not assault anyone. What the hell are you talking about?
Do you give people rides sometimes?
I do give people rides.
Do
I do.
Because sometimes I'd be like, I am not a taxi cab.
I'll go
But
rides.
have you always been in your new car? I mean, have you ever had it down? Driving another?
I've had a wreck on 20-something King where it was down for a little bit. Starting out was in the pool cars, but this is my take-home car.
But I'm saying in the last month, have you been driving any of the older cars?
No.
black and white versus the solid
I think
black.
this is the only car I've been in.
And remember, when the police ask you a question, for the most part, they already know the answer. They've already investigated this. They already have evidence against you. They're trying to see what you're going to say. So if they're asking, like, have you ever been to this place or driven this kind of car or talked to this person or anything, they already know you have. So got to be careful lying.
Have you ever driven a black and white car?
I have, yeah.
When was that?
Right out of Academy, regular Crown Vic.
But when you wrecked your car and it was down, what did you drive?
Crown Vic, black and white.
A black and white one.
Right.
When was that?
A year ago, maybe?
Oh, okay. How long have you had to take them for?
Probably a year and a half.
And it's been this one.
This one, yeah.
So you wrecked it 6 months after having it?
Somewhere around there,
That
yeah.
sucks.
So you're a violent predator, but you're also a bad driver.
Yeah.
Was it your fault?
No.
Well, that's good.
Okay, it's not your fault. My apologies. I take that back.
What do you think about all this?
Heads out here. I want you to take this exam and get this over with. I feel embarrassed because going to the station.
Well, that's why we try to handle
Yeah.
it.
Right. And I've heard of officers going through this and whatnot, and that's something I don't want my rep to be, about.
Yeah, funny how when you violently assault multiple women, it kind of makes you look bad around the office. It's terrible.
I'm a good officer. I don't. That's not me.
I'm a good officer. Like 90% of the time, I don't assault anyone.
It's not me.
Are you circumcised?
I am circumcised.
Just asking. Do you have pubic hair?
Yes.
Nah, it never grew in. I mean, I guess you could shave it, but okay.
Well, I mean, some people manscape, as you call it.
Right.
You groom?
I groom.
Okay.
Yes.
So do I.
He's like, oh my god, I could have done with not hearing that.
You got any identifying marks around your penis?
I don't.
Just a plain old penis, huh?
Plain old penis.
Plain
Well,
old,
come on now. You don't have to insult it by saying it's plain.
old 14-incher.
I don't know what to say about that, but
See, you should have. You just had your opportunity. I just don't know what to think. Would you take a polygraph?
Take a polygraph. Yeah, like the thing is, like, okay, one instance, it is possible that it's made up because police can be a target because they can mess with your life. They can arrest you, write you tickets. People would be angry about that. There's a lot of hatred for police. So it's like, okay, there could be someone out there who's just, deviant and cruel enough to just make up a complete bullshit story like this. It's possible. It probably does happen. I'm sure it happens. But when there's two instances that are eerily similar with two different people on two different occasions and those people don't know each other, that is very, very hard to explain. And they're both against the same officer. Now it's starting to be extremely unlikely that it is not true.
yeah, if you want me to take a polygraph.
I mean, I'm trying to think of a solution. Do you know how slow DNA is?
I don't. I do not.
Slow. You be willing to take a polygraph on it?
Yeah.
Okay. I can call him. Get that set up.
You, that's kind of delving off different, but you married?
I'm not married.
Girlfriends?
Here and there.
Kids?
No kids.
You're big. You on roids?
I'm not on steroids.
A little bit?
I've been always.
Which I don't care.
I've always been a big.
I'm not the dope police.
I've always been a big bone guy. Football athletic.
You got more than big bones. You got big muscles
I work
too.
out all the time.
Do you?
I do.
Where do you work out?
At a 4-star gym. Off of May.
I don't know. I think gyms have some pretty good, prisons have some pretty good gyms in them from what I see in the movies. So you'll have plenty of time to lift weights out in the yard.
About 63rd.
Sure, they love cops there.
Yeah. No roids at all.
No woods.
You do all the protein
I
drinks and
drink
all
a
that
lot
stuff.
of protein.
That can damage your kidneys, just so you know.
So.
If you did roids, would you tell us?
I would. I'll tell you.
I mean, because we don't care.
If you don't care, why are you asking?
I have nothing to hide about that. I've always been a big guy. Always work out all the time and whatnot.
When was the last shower you had?
Took a shower before work.
That'd be about 2 weeks ago. Hopefully it's today.
When you went home, was anybody home?
My girlfriend was home.
Didn't you just say he didn't have a girlfriend? Or he said off and on? If he has a girlfriend that lives with him, shouldn't he have answered yes to that question?
Live with her?
Huh? No, she doesn't. She just stayed.
Did you get laid?
Oh, okay. She doesn't live there.
Messed around, yeah.
What's missing?
I wonder if she would be mad if when she hears him, if it's like, do you have a girlfriend? He's like, yeah, off and on. Does he mean like off and on with one, as in they've broken up and gotten back together several times? Or does he mean he just has a whole bunch of women that he dates for brief periods? I don't know. Shit. Oh, none of my business.
Around. Sex?
I guess
We were all adults.
we almost had sex, and she was tired.
What'd you do?
So my penis went around her vagina, and then
Okay, whoa, what are they talking about here? I was busy yapping and I missed it. Let's back this up a little bit.
Live with her?
huh? No, she doesn't. She just stayed.
Did you get laid?
Messed around, yeah.
What's messed around?
Are they talking about with his girlfriend?
Sex?
I guess
We were all adults.
we almost had sex, and she was tired.
What'd you do?
So my penis went around her vagina, and then maybe went a little bit in, and then she pushed me off and said, "No, we don't."
Is he what he's talking about him and his girlfriend? Is this like is she new and this is the first time or only time this has happened, or is this he just talking about this is what happened last night? Because why is he going into these details? Well, how is this their business? Maybe I missed something. I don't know. Let's just keep going.
Want it. I'm tired. I was like, okay.
That's kind of mean to let it get that far and then stop.
So that's when you got home?
That's when I got home.
How often do you have sex?
About once a day, if that.
You guys have sex once a day?
Yeah.
How old are you?
27.
Well, yeah.
How much you jerk off?
How what do these questions have to do with anything? They're just like, buddy, you're an embarrassment to the force, so we're just gonna ask you humiliating questions that we're gonna later put on YouTube. Why is he even answering these?
Maybe once a day.
So you have sex once a day and masturbate once a day.
Yeah.
What'd you do when you got shot down at home today? Usually you got to relieve that.
Right.
Are they trying to say that like his reason for assaulting these women was because he wasn't getting it at home? And I don't see that being the reason. I think it's just because he's a violent criminal.
I know.
That was before work. That happened before work.
You masturbated before work?
Yeah.
Did you just go roll over and go to sleep when she didn't give you any?
Yeah.
You ever been accused of anything like this before?
I haven't.
Not in Michigan?
No. I have not.
You weren't one of those football players.
I
that we
wasn't.
see
I
on the news.
wasn't. I was not.
Hey, well, this is getting awkward.
Anything you can think of that will help us help you.
That's it. I want
to step out.
to go test. I want to get cleared up my name. I want to get cleared
Because
up.
you know what? If this is the
Now, if some of the other interrogations I've watched, I don't know if it's some kind of police tactic, but usually one or both of them will leave the room. And then they'll come back in, and then they'll kind of change tactics. They'll be like, okay, we got a problem here. We have more evidence, and then they'll kind of come down harder on them. So let's see if that happens here.
bunch of false allegations, then I want it cleared up too.
Right.
And I'll help you clear it up and it's this we don't talk. It's not it's swarming around Spring Lake. It's out there.
It's just in the department too. So,
And it's not swarming all over the department. We in sex crimes, we do not run around and go, guess what?
No, every single police officer has heard about this already. Guarantee. Something like this, regardless of your job, this would spread around so fast.
That's what work. We don't do that. It's not professional. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's around Spring Lake.
Right.
And everybody's gonna know that we pulled you down here. We tried to do it as discreetly as we could.
Right.
But, and like I said, there's officers that I'm not saying being with the hookers is right, but it happens.
Right.
And it's life.
Right.
And if that's what this was, lay it out there for me now.
Right. No, it wasn't. No.
Did she offer anything? Don't take me to jail, I'll do this, I'll do this. Did she offer you anything?
I think she was nervous, like I said earlier, and maybe a little flirtatious, but nothing crazy.
She never offered any.
She was flirtatious. Didn't he say earlier that she was crying? So she was flirtatious and crying, or she was flirtatious at first, and then when you put her in the back of the cop car, she started crying? Okay.
Thing in exchange for you not taking her.
No, she's really worried about going to jail, and
sometimes they'll say, "Hey, I'll give you a Hummer if I don't go to jail."
No.
She didn't offer that.
Mm-mm. She was nervous. Like I said, she cried earlier.
Did she cry as soon as you stopped her, or after she was in your car? When did she start crying?
I think in the car. Yeah.
What made you let her go? Number one.
To be honest,
yeah.
I want to get home.
Then why'd you pull her over?
Like I said earlier, just cop, swerve, DUI, and if I had to do it, I would have done it. But I didn't think that she was past the legal limit.
That's just, I just would avoid that did you at any time, you said you picked her up around 50th and Lincoln. When you saw her swerve,
right.
Did you at any time, were you always behind her, or did you pull up beside her to maybe see who was in the car and then pull back?
Yeah, again, I don't know, but I bet you if he's doing this kind of thing, he's looking for people to assault, he would drive around until he saw someone that appealed to him, and then he would pull them over. That's why police that do this are the worst of the worst, because they have the right. They can pull anyone over for any reason and get them out of the car, and people are supposed to obey police. So it wouldn't surprise me if that's what he was doing.
Behind her.
She was at 50th and Lincoln, swerved, and I was behind her, so I felt behind her. And then were you
ever beside her?
No.
What lane was she in?
The outside lane.
Closest to the curb?
Yeah.
Did you ever pull up beside her on this way and then fall behind her?
No. I was directly behind her about here, and she swerved.
And you stayed behind her? Because sometimes I would pull up beside to see, okay, how many people am I dealing with in the car?
I didn't do that time. I've done that before, but
right, you didn't do that.
I didn't do it this time. No.
Could you tell if she was the only passenger?
I couldn't. It was dark tinted windows. I couldn't tell.
So you didn't know how many people you were walking up on?
No, I didn't.
Did she roll down her window as soon as you?
She had the back left window rolled down, and then she didn't never rolled it up, and I think she opened the door, if I recall.
Okay. And was it pretty quick that you took her to the back, to your car?
After a couple questions, license, insurance, typical thing. She just gave me her little Oklahoma identification card. And that's why, okay, investigate attention, come back to the car with me.
Okay. Yeah, because that gives you a reason to search if you need it. What would you have done if you had found some dope or a gun or something?
As officers, if you find a little dime bag, it's, you can squash it out, rub it out. With gun, obviously, different story.
Now you logged out when?
I don't know the exact time, but off Prospect, when I about hit Prospect, and probably about 50th, I logged out.
Do you guys, because it's done different now, do you have to go to the station and check all your stuff in? At the end of the shift?
Handing her activity and all that one night.
You do that every night?
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't go to a buddy, here, turn this in, I'm going home.
And then lieutenants clear us and say, you guys can go home.
Okay, so you didn't, and what, do they make you wait till straight up 2, or do they cut you
majority of the time? Sometimes it's just up to the supervisor.
Okay.
The majority of the time.
And then you left?
Right there, yeah. And then I headed up 50th, going northbound.
How'd you get to 50th? Just down Prospect?
Spring Lake Station, took a right to go north, off Prospect, took a left to go westbound on 50th.
And then picked her up at Lincoln?
About there-ish to the east, where I saw her.
Any other traffic out there?
No, that was the only car.
What about during the time that you had her stopped for like 15 minutes?
What do you mean?
Was there a lot of traffic going by? Was there any traffic going by?
I think there was cars I could see as far as coming going west towards our direction and whatnot, but nothing like real crazy driving by us all the time.
Just about.
Hang for a minute. Let us powwow.
Let us have a quick meeting about how we can break you and get you to confess.
My shirt kept me in.
Oh, Daniel, you're in big trouble. Might skip ahead if he's going to be alone for a while. Okay, here we go. Does he just like having his hands in that position? It seems like he's been sitting like that a lot. I think I'd be so nervous. Even if I was innocent, I'd be so nervous I'd be fidgeting and, yeah, who knows.
Your phone. I wanted to, they looking in your car,
Oh, okay.
but they wanted you to have your phone.
Okay.
All right. So we have no misunderstanding because, and maybe I didn't key in on some things. I want you to, you turn in your activity card, walk me through it all again.
Turn my activity card. I leave out of station. I go take a right, go northbound on Prospect, all the way to 50th. About that time, turn off my computer, done for the night. Head left to go westbound on 50th
Okay.
from Prospect. About a block down, I see a red Grand Prix in the outside lane. I was in the inside lane, directly in front of me. Car swerved. At that time, I kind of fall behind of it. Then initially it lighted up until we hit about 50th and Lincoln. I didn't want to light it up at the stop sign, so I waited till it go forward. And just lit it up just to the west. And then that's when I made the traffic stop.
Okay, walk me through the stop.
Made the traffic stop, made contact, gave her license, insurance, normal protocol. She gave me her identification card. And then at that time,
Oh, she's leaning in closer to him now.
I said, "You have a valid driver's license?" She said, "No." So I was like, "Okay." I had time to step out of the vehicle.
Did she have insurance?
She didn't get insurance. So I just saw the ID and I was like, "Yeah, valid insurance, need a valid license." So I brought her back to the house, the car, and then that's when I.
Okay, what side of your car?
The back right.
The passenger side.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So as I was walking her down, I was like, "You have any weapons or whatever?" I always ask people when I step out of the car, whatnot. At that time, I patted her down, whatnot. Asked her to lift up her shirt. No weapons as I could see or anything like that. Put her in the back of my car. Asked her what the deal is. She's going to Ann Arbor on the northwest side to visit her daughter, I believe. And then I'm like, "Okay, why were you swerving? Why are you late at 2 o'clock at night driving and whatnot? What's the deal?" She's like, "I'm just going to my daughter's house." "Okay, so why are you swerving?" She's just like, "I got nervous or something," or whatever the deal is. So I ask her, okay, and then I go, "Is there anything inside the car I need to know about?" And then she says, "There's some juice in there." I was like, "Is there any alcohol in the juice?" She says, "No." So I was like, "Anything else inside the car?" She's like, "Oh, you might just find some pills and whatnot." So I proceeded and asked, "Can I have consent to search the car?" She said, "Yes." Go to the car, I did a quick search, nothing out, didn't look up any carpets or anything like that. Did a quick search, looked under the seat, looked through her purse, saw the pills, smelled the juice. I didn't smell any alcohol in the juice. When I looked at the pills, I kind of quick glanced to make sure it was her name, whatnot. Okay, we're good. Went back over there, okay. "What's the deal with this, blah, 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 whatnot?" And she's like, "I'm just trying to go see my daughter." And then I was like, "Okay, I don't want to go. I don't want to take you to jail. I'm tired. I want to go home." And then she's like, okay. So basically went from there, and I said, I'll follow you around. We got in her car. She took forever, so I pulled out, did a U-turn in front of her. She followed me where I could see her in the rearview mirror. We went over, and I went northbound on Broadway Extension. She went 44 and west. And that was it.
Did, why'd you log off?
I always log off.
Aren't you supposed to stay logged on until you get home?
I always log off.
Do you keep your police radio on when you go home?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
think
you're
I
listening.
think I had my radio on. Yes.
Do sometimes you turn them off?
Yeah, I do.
That's not good officer safety. What if you drive by an armed robbery?
That's true too. Yeah.
I mean, or what if you
Or what if you pull someone over and violently assault them?
drive by an officer that needs backup and you're
That's
right
right.
there and you didn't hear it?
That's right.
I'll give you my mommy lecture. So you always log off when you're done?
Majority of the time, yes.
Okay. When you bring her to the passenger side of the car, here's her car. I'm not a good artist either. And here's your car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you bring her over here.
The back right
Okay.
passenger side.
Is this where you're having your conversation the whole time?
The whole time when I step out of the car, I'll always talk to him when he had anything on you. So as we're walking here, I'm like, okay, anything on you? Okay. Be careful. I just quick pat you down. Where just go ahead. Quick pat her down. No, I have weapons I felt or anything like that. I'm like, looked over your shirt. About right there. Nothing. Okay. Keep walking. Still checking her out, making sure everything's good. Anything in your shoes? No. Try to take off her shoes. I'm like, are you good? So get inside the car, and that's when I proceeded to ask anything on
Okay,
board.
so she got inside the car.
She got inside the car.
Did you go get in the car and talk, or did you stand there with the door open and talk to her?
I think I did get inside the car for like a quick minute and just see what's the deal is, just talking to her and whatnot. And that's the time where I think I smelt the alcohol just a little bit on her, but nothing. I didn't stay in the car forever and whatnot. Just talked to her for.
So you're saying he smelled just a little bit of alcohol on her, like just enough to have a reason to take her out of the car, but not enough to arrest her?
For a brief minute.
And then you went up and searched.
Yeah, I got consent to search the car, asking anything's on board. She said, juice. I was like, any alcohol in the juice? No. Anything else I should know about before I go inside the car? I'm gonna find it. She said, pills. Okay, I was like, all right. I didn't ask her specifically where the pills were.
Right.
So I go inside the car, look down in the front left seat, quick search, and looking through the carpets or anything I said. Smelled the juice, not as smelling it.
So I wonder if like everything he's saying here, like possibly this is all true. Could have been step for step what he did. He just also did the part where he assaulted her. And he's just leaving out those details. So all these parts here sound completely plausible and are likely true. He did all these things. He's just leaving out the other parts that he did. So it's not like he's just completely making up the story. He's just leaving out the crucial details of the crime he did.
Alcohol. Went through her purse. First I saw bottles of pills and whatnot, but just quick glance, okay, that's her name. Went back.
Now, when you went back, did you get in your car or did you go back over here?
I can't, I don't know if I went into my car or went back over there, to be honest with you. I don't know.
Did you, sometimes, like I said, we open the car door and we stand, car door's open, and I'll stand right here and talk to them because they're sitting right here.
Right. I've done that, yeah.
Did you do that with her?
Yeah, I did that, yes.
So you're having conversation while she's sitting in the car right there?
Yes.
Okay. But you don't remember if you got back in here?
I know, I believe I did get back in the car. That's when I smelled just a slight of alcohol on it.
That was pre-search?
I believe so.
So, what do you mean you believe so? So he talked to her, searched her car, and it wasn't until like after all that he smelled the alcohol? Is that what he's saying?
I believe so. I don't know.
And I'm trying to get this so we can match it up with the video.
Right.
After you search, you come back over here and talk to her.
Right.
Okay. Any cars passing by then?
Maybe a couple.
Could she have missed? Because if you're standing right here and you're a big guy,
Right.
and she's sitting right here, if she goes like this, well, she's gonna be looking right at your penis.
Okay. But it was just talking.
Did you? Let me ask you this: did you ever get a hard on while you were talking to her? Because she could have.
I don't
These
think I
pants
got.
don't fit the greatest.
Yeah, I think you would know if you just had a massive boner while you were talking to someone outside a car. I just don't think that happens a lot.
Right.
And if you get a hard on, I'm going to be able to tell you got a hard on.
Right, and I'm pretty positive I didn't get a hard on.
Didn't get a hard on when you talked to her?
Pretty
Well,
positive.
do you still just get boners because you get boners?
Yeah,
You do?
yeah.
Okay. So, have you ever got a boner on a call?
I'm pretty sure I have.
Okay.
Pretty sure I have.
But it's not something
Really? Okay. I mean, I guess.
you would remember. I mean, I would remember if I got a hard on
Right.
talking to somebody.
And as a guy, it happens.
That's not something.
That
I know.
happens,
I know.
so.
Well, you're not 50 yet either, so happens because of your age. Could she have Could you have got a hard on and she saw it and it
I don't think I got
scared her?
I don't think I got a hard on, but like I said, she was already nervous and crying and whatnot. I'd already told her, I'm like, hey, I want to go home. I'm done with my shift. I don't think you need to be worried about. If nothing's on board where I need to take you to jail, you're good. I'm not worried about no state driver's license.
Did your pants come unzipped, unbuttoned, anything while you were standing?
See, what I'm guessing, they were asking early, like, do you have any identifying, like, are you circumcised? Do you have any identifying marks around your genitals? I don't think they would be asking that unless she identified something specific, that she's like, I can specifically describe his genitals. And there's no way that could happen unless they were exposed. So I think this interrogator here is trying to ask every which way, basically, how the hell did she see your genitals? Like, what, did you have an erection? Were your pants unzipped for some reason? Like, yeah, how could that happen? Because she can identify them.
And I'm right there.
No.
CSI is processing your car right now.
Right.
And when we stepped out, they found some pubic hairs right in here. Could they be yours?
No, that's not. I didn't pull my penis out. I didn't do anything right there.
Did she?
No.
So you think they could be?
No, it's not. No.
Where did they find the pubic hairs?
Nothing on mine.
Your pubes couldn't be
No.
right there?
No.
Has your penis ever been out by your car?
Well, yeah, my entire life it's been out at various times. The shower, when I urinate, obviously.
I'm working? No.
I know what she means.
Not working.
No.
Have you ever had sex in the backseat of your
I
car?
have not.
Do you even have a penis? Like, just give us a little bit.
I mean, some people do. You know, I mean, I'm not saying forced sex, consensual sex.
Right.
So your penis has never been in your backseat.
It's kind of an odd question. Wouldn't he be in the back seat as well?
Is it possible any of this DNA shares?
No. It's not. I would like to go.
I mean, I suppose maybe he like reached his hand down his pants to scratch his groin area, and then he reached into the back seat to grab something. So it was transferred that way. I mean, it's unlikely, but not impossible.
Go at it.
But I have to admit, it's not looking good for this guy.
Not my DNA.
Are those pubes going to be yours?
No. No.
Whose would they be? How many pubes are you finding in your back seat?
Are you worried about it?
This whole situation I'm worried about. I mean, I've never been here, never been questioned, especially in like a room like this.
But you had to know, like, when you're a multiple offender where you have attacked multiple people, even if you're not a police officer, you have to know there's a chance you're going to get caught. This is the kind of thing that police look for you. You have to know you're going to get caught. Like, drug dealers know that they might get arrested for doing this. They have to know that police are actively trying to find them. So this guy is a police officer. He has to know that if you do this kind of thing, the day might come where this happens to you. So he can't be completely flabbergasted that he's in this situation.
Obviously I'm worried about the whole circumstances of
Earlier, you got to understand, we kind of see different things, okay? You seemed a little extra worried whenever you talked about seeing her. We talked about seeing her boobies. You sure she just didn't flash you?
I can't. She did not flash. I don't want to say I can't recall, but I'm pretty positive she didn't flash.
Like, how could you be pretty positive? if like in any situation, some woman like flashes her boobs at you, and someone asks you about it, like the next day, how could you not remember if that happened or not? Like even if it happens to you like several times a day, and someone asks you about one of those instances, you'd be able to remember. You're not gonna be like, yeah. Sarah, I can't remember if she flashed or not. Jill, I can't remember if she flashed. You're going to remember who flashed their breasts and who did not. And it probably doesn't happen that often. So if it happened on this traffic stop, he would damn well know about it. You can't be like, I can't recall. I didn't see. It's either yes or no.
Her titties?
She went like this, but nothing as far as I'm going like crazy looking.
Lifting the shirt.
No.
How far did she lift it?
When she lifted it up first, when I patted her down, she was like right here to her stomach line.
Did you see her belly?
Maybe some fat rolls or something, I don't know, but nothing.
Right, but I mean, could you see skin?
Yeah, I saw skin, yeah.
Well,
Fat rolls. So not only did he assault this woman, he has to insult her too.
she's older. Were tits hanging down, and you saw the bottom of her tits?
I don't know. I don't know. It's dark. I don't know.
You like older women?
I don't.
How old are you?
I don't.
She's 25.
Okay.
What's the oldest lady you've slept with?
Maybe 29.
You ever slept with a black woman?
I have. In high school, I have.
Yeah, and I mean, I suppose it could be a coincidence that both these women just happen to be black, but that could also be that's his thing. So, yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Do you have a race that you prefer?
I don't.
You just like...
I'm half Japanese, so I'm not really...
I was going to ask you if you were Asian.
Anything, so I'm not really discriminating.
Who's Japanese, your mom or your dad?
My mom.
Is your dad huge? How'd you get so big?
That's what everyone asks me.
Because, I mean, Asian genes are kind of small.
And that's why I thought I was adopted at
I mean, they do have sumo wrestlers, so they're not all small.
first when I talked to them, but my dad's small, 5'9". Japanese people are small in general. So
Yeah, that's true. I remember, like, I'm tall. I'm like 6'3". And I went to Japan for a couple months when I was younger, and I was like, here I'm taller than average, but I'm not like a freak. Over there, it was noticeable. I'm like, holy shit, am I taller than everyone? And people just stared everywhere I went. People just stared at me all the time. It was so weird.
Wow. How tall are you?
about 6'2".
Wow. He got big. Does Daddy have some big guys on his side?
He's a family of three. Well, he'll be with him with 4 brothers, but I think his generation, his uncle was pretty tall, and I think that's where I got it.
I think we've covered a lot of the sex questions.
Yeah, is there anything?
Oh, come on. You can think of some more.
You got
I can throw some your way if you want.
any sex questions?
I don't.
You got anything of us?
I don't.
Yeah, they're all joking and laughing, but I bet you inside they're like, this guy is guilty AF, and they're going to nail him. We're like only not even quite halfway done this, so something more has got to happen.
No. I just this whole situation, and
It's kind of scary.
It is scary, and I don't want my rep to be. Everything's about in law enforcement. I'm 3 years on. I know that, but everything's about your rep.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's funny how assaulting multiple women ruins your rep.
I don't want this to fall on my rep.
Actually.
So
Why would she make? Because when a woman says something like this, and they go through a sane exam, and they get, you didn't give her a ticket, so she's not getting out of a ticket. You didn't arrest her, because we get those when they go to jail. I've been raped, and have to work those stupid things because they think they're going to get out of jail.
right.
Why in the world would she make this up?
I don't know. She was cooperative. She was nervous, like I said earlier, crying. I told her I'm not worried about no state driver's license. I wasn't making.
She said she was crying.
Yeah, and I don't. At times as an officer, you might make a threat to be like, "Oh, I'm gonna take you to jail," but let's try to get some way to get in the car or something. If I can get or something. But that wasn't the case. I wasn't threatening her. I wasn't.
Did she ever ask you if you were going to shoot her?
She did. She was talking about a pistol all the time and talking about...
Why wouldn't you bring that up before? Like someone being scared and stating they're worried you're going to shoot them. That, like, especially in a case like this where you're claiming that she's making a false accusation. That's the kind of thing you should have brought up. This cop here even asked you to go over everything again in detail, and you somehow left that out.
Guns and whatnot, and I'm like, calm down. I'm like, I'm not going to shoot you or anything like that.
Did she think you were going to shoot her?
Maybe. I'm like, what? And I even asked her, I think I asked her, what's the deal with you and cops? Do you have a bad run-in with a cop?
Well, she definitely does now.
It.
So you had to tell her,
That's like, calm down.
Did you ever say, I promise I'll let you go?
I did. I said, I promise I'll let you go. I'm not worried about no state driver's licenses or anything inside that car.
Did you tell her you're going to follow her home?
I did. But then when she took forever to turn around, I got annoyed and I was like, screw it, let's go. But I saw in the rearview mirror, and I saw her take 44 when I went northbound on Broadway.
Where did she live?
She said she was going to sister's house in Ann Arbor.
Were you really going to follow her? That's far.
I was going to drift off, and I might really follow her, but I'm just going to drift off and, okay, she's good to go. So I didn't think at first she was drunk. She wasn't over the legal limit. But I thought alcohol was on board, but nothing where she's DUI.
Anyway, those pubes are going to be yours.
No, they're not. Please. Don't.
I know. We're going to test it. It just takes. Anyway, your skin cells are going to be anywhere on her mouth.
No.
Skin cells from your fingers.
No.
Did you touch her body anywhere other than with the back of your hand pat searching her?
I just pat searched her and that was about it. Didn't touch her face or anything.
You got to understand, we've had so many people sat in that same chair that tell us all day long, I didn't do this, I didn't do this. They promise on their baby, on their mama.
Yeah, we see this in like every interrogation we have. Well, not everyone, but like so many the TCAP interrogations. They just deny it. They deny it until we find out they did it, and then they get convicted.
Right.
They promise to God. And then they come right back. We get back these tests, and you can't get out of it. You know? I mean, once you kind of get...
Yeah, once they have like DNA tests and they find your pubes and all this other stuff like that, they don't need a confession anymore. That's like automatic guilt. So those are very incriminating things, and you have to be stupid. Like, what's the point of doing this kind of crime this day and age? Technology is so advanced that you're going to be on video. They have like DNA. This isn't like, the 1600s where it was purely eyewitness accounts. It's like now they don't need you to say anything. They just run the science, and they can prove that you did this. So why would you do this crime and in any way expect you're going to get away with it?
Basically kind of locked into something. There's no talking about it.
Right.
And that's why we would try to give a person every opportunity.
Right.
Because if the tests come back, you ain't coming back in here.
Because we have a woman that says about, basically being sexually assaulted.
Right.
Okay? And we're calling it by force and all that. Big difference between that and a hookup.
Right.
And to come back, if there's something there and you say no, and she said it was that, you see where we're going.
Right,
with this.
I do.
And that's why we always try to give every angle.
Right.
We wasn't there.
Right.
So we just got to go off of everything that we see and have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do understand?
No hookup?
No hookup.
Not even a little hookup?
No, not a little hookup.
What is a little hookup?
No booby?
No booby. I saw no breasts.
Did she see your penis?
No.
Yeah, I think he's lying.
I'm just trying to think of anything that she could have misconstrued. Or why.
Yeah, is there any way that this could have happened but it not have been as bad as she's claiming? Is there some way to rationalize it? And I don't think there is. Like even if she did it consensually, I don't know how that works, because technically he was off duty, but he was still like in his police car and in his uniform. So there's no possible way that this is being misconstrued. I think this is just he's a disgusting sex offender.
Why'd she go to all this trouble?
I don't know.
Did you do anything that pissed her off?
And that's what I'm saying. I don't think I did anything.
Well, I mean, anytime a cop pulls you over, you're going to be a little bit pissed off because at the very least, it's just wasting your time. And, if they take you out of the car, put you in the back of the police car, like, it is kind of scary. It sucks. You'd rather have it not happen. But I don't think that's enough to have someone make up really horrible false accusations and go through the tests and all the other stuff required. At the very least, they might go online and trash talk you on a social media post or something, but I don't think they would go through all the trouble of reporting this and going through all of that for no reason other than they were just pissed off that they got pulled over.
When I was talking to her, wasn't rude. She was cooperative. I wasn't at a point where I'd be like, okay, you're going to jail or something or whatnot. I don't think I made any threats to make, to get in the car, like I said, or anything like that.
When we first walked into the office, first time you saw us, okay?
Right.
And we just kind of started talking. You brought up this traffic stop.
Because the major came in, or the captain talking about 50th and Lincoln.
Okay.
When he came and got you?
Yeah.
What did he say to you?
I think it was the captain, and then we were in the major's office, and he said something accusations of 50th and Lincoln. And I didn't hear any rumors going into the station or anything. I was just going to show up and line up like I normally do.
When you came in, you said something about, wow, why are all them guys here?
I don't think I said that. I was shocked.
You said that in the car, not to, you were like, when I saw everybody, I was like, whoa, wonder.
Because
Did you think we were there for you?
I was just, I saw that, and I knew from Academy, what's going on.
Did you think it was for you?
I didn't know. I didn't see it. I've never been in trouble like this before. Never got
Sure as hell are now.
accused of anything like this or nothing.
But it scared you.
Yeah, I was scared.
Okay, if I walked into the station and saw some sex crimes detective there, that wouldn't scare me.
It wouldn't scare me if I was just in the briefing station. But since I went in the room and was told to go in the room, and I saw
Then
your sex crimes,
Okay.
that's what went on.
But I
See, the thing is, some of his story, like things like that, and his reasons, why did you bring up that one particular traffic stop? He's like, oh, because I heard the major talking about it or whatever. That sounds plausible and is likely true. It doesn't mean he didn't commit the crime. So this guy, he is calm, but it almost seems like he's being too calm. I think he knows I did this. I got to be calm just to come across as more truthful. But I think an innocent person would be more scared. Scared they're going to be, that someone's trying to frame them, that they're going to be convicted of something that they didn't do. I think they would be more adamant, and I think they would just be more animated about in their defense. He just seems like he's calm, and some of I wouldn't say a lot of the stuff he's saying is true. A lot of stuff he described is what happened. He's just leaving out the major details, and of course he's lying about anything involving the actual act. That would be my guess.
saw you when you walked in the door. Did you see me in the captain's office?
I saw you, but I saw the captain glance over like that.
Did you get scared then?
No, the captain. I'm good with Captain Clifton.
Are you?
And just say, hey, what's up all the time. So it wasn't a big deal to me like that. And when he told me.
But when you got called in then you were like, whoa.
Yeah, what's going on?
But he had to have known, knowing what he did, and then you see sex crimes investigators at your station, you have to, I'm sure it immediately ran through his mind who they were there for.
What's your phone number?
All right, we got to edit out some of the personal information here.
Did you exchange phone numbers with this lady?
I did not.
Did she have a phone?
I did not, no.
Did you talk about hooking up later?
No, I did not.
Is she somebody you'd hook up with?
No.
It's they're trying to ask this in every possible way.
Did she want to hook up later?
I don't know. She didn't give me any clues like that.
I want. How old is this lady? They brought up that are you into older women? Is this an older woman? Is that why they were asking that? I would like to know that.
Ask for your number.
No.
Who the hell asks a cop for their phone number? If you get pulled over and you're scared to the point where you're crying, I don't think you're going to be asking the cop for their number.
I'm just trying to think of every conceivable possible thing
Yeah, we can tell.
for this.
Well, the main conceivable reason is that he's guilty. He just did this because he's a predator.
Run down through on your search of her breasts again. Exactly how that went, because even that and her pants.
Was she
one more
standing
time.
or sitting?
Yeah, so the other times he was talking about this, he was using, like, I didn't see her do that. Kind of like, I don't know if it's minimizing language, but, you know, like I said, he wasn't saying she did not flash me. He's saying I didn't see her do it. You can tell he's being a little bit evasive. So let's see what he says here.
When
During that time.
I patted when I got to the vehicle about right here. Said, can I search you? And whatnot.
More by the front
The
door.
front right fender. And then I patted her down, boom, boom, boom. Lift up your shirt right here. Boom, no weapons.
So you said lift up her shirt. Your shirt.
Well,
What if that would have, she would have gone, whoa!
then I would have told a supervisor or something. I'd be like, get that off my back. You know, it's not what I meant.
You searched her with her, where was her, was she facing you or facing away?
Facing away.
She's facing away.
Right.
And how are you seeing if anything's falling, if she's facing away?
If it'd fall, I would see right there.
You'd see right there, but don't you usually have them turn face towards you and do a shakeout?
Officer safety always have everyone face away from me. You can't see what you can't hit.
But you don't know if the weapon's there or anything?
As far as I did, quick pad search, lift up your shirt, no weapons on
Now,
board.
you made a mention earlier about her pants. She did what with her pants?
As far as that, it was in the back seat. Nothing. She had tight pants, and that's about it.
But how did you have her do like a cursory movement around her belt line, anything like that, or any shake?
No.
Did you tell her how far to raise her shirt or to do the shake with the bra? Anything like that?
I think she did the shake with her bra by herself. I didn't say to do any of that. As far as the...
She pull it out and go like that?
Yes, but as far as... That's on her. As far as right here is when I told her to lift up the waistband.
But she was faced away from you the entire time that her chest was...
Right.
She was checking.
Right. Right.
So when she lifted up her shirt, her back was to you?
I think she was facing me, obviously, because I was going to look at the front end.
Didn't you just say she was turned away the entire time?
You said you might have saw her belly, like a fat roll.
Right.
So you would have been to the side or to the front.
If the time when she faced me is probably when I saw a fat roll or skin.
But it wasn't for the check.
No. No.
Did she try to pull her pants down?
No, I recall. Moved around the seat, and that's about it.
Again, not that I recall. Like, wouldn't you notice something like that if someone started to pull their pants down? Wouldn't you be like, what the hell are you doing? How could you not notice that? He's like, I don't recall. The answer should be, no, she never did that. Or, yeah, she tried to do that and I stopped her. Yes, he's just being like a little bit evasive.
Nothing else.
But when she was standing, did she try to pull her pants down?
No. No.
Did she do, you said she kind of did like
did
this.
this.
Did she ever do anything down here?
No. Because at that time, when she asked me, do you want me to show you? I was like, no. No, I'm good.
She did ask if,
Yeah.
what'd she say?
I said, no, I'm good.
When was that? Where was everybody then?
I think that was in the car.
Okay, I don't think you said that last time.
I think I did.
Maybe you did, and then maybe I just missed it. So she was in the car and said, do you want me to show
Once
you?
she did the shake thing, and she's like, you want me to show you? I was like, no.
Show you what?
Just as, I guess she's trying to mean as far as just to boom or something, if anything's in her bra or anything like that.
But that was after you already had her lift up her shirt a
Right,
little
because
bit.
that was at the front right fender.
Okay. And like I said, I may have missed that or got confused. We've talked about a lot. So she asked you when she's sitting in your car, do you want me to show you?
Right.
And you said
So
no.
no.
Did she attempt it?
No. And that was after the.
After she was kind of doing like this?
Yeah.
A thing that kind of concerns me is everything you're telling me is dead on to what she says. Everything. Except the sexual stuff.
Yeah. So he's telling the truth. He's just leaving out the bad stuff he did.
Nothing was done. As far as that. Nothing.
So she just made it up for absolutely no reason. And then some other woman at a different time who didn't know this first woman, or I guess the second woman, they didn't know each other. This other person also completely made up the exact same allegations against the exact same police officer. Like, really? He's either guilty or he's just the most unlucky guy on the police force. Is the silence just like kind of like leave an awkward silence and just get him to talk more?
She smelled anything else besides alcohol?
Just a little bit, like I said, when I was in this car seat. But I asked her if anything else was on board. She just said pills.
Did she smell, though, like weed?
Not PCP or anything distinct that I would smell.
Right.
I didn't smell any weed inside the car. I didn't smell any weed on her person. That's about it.
Okay.
Got any questions?
I'm just bombarded with questions. But
I know. Do you have any? Do you want to bombard us with any questions?
No, I don't have any questions.
We might, as far as you said you take the lie detector test.
Right.
Do you have any extra job? Is there a time when you can't take a lie detector test?
No.
That you can take it at any time?
Well, while I'm sleeping, I can't take one. While I'm in the shower, I can't take one.
I can take it at any time.
You're not scheduled for vacation coming up?
I'm not scheduled for vacation.
Okay. Where are you at on your days on right now?
This will be my second day out.
Okay.
Wednesday.
So you're Tuesday to Tuesday?
Tuesday to Tuesday.
You take any testosterone booster?
I do take a pro hormone, which is over the counter, BYN, Beyond Your Nutrition, which is off Memorial and Penn-ish.
What's that do to your nuts? You know how they say...
What does that do to your nuts? Like, lady, what is with all the personal questions?
They say it shrinks your nuts.
Does it?
They say they shrinks your nuts.
Are your nuts shrunk?
I don't think they are.
I mean, well, you would know this. You know your ball size.
I don't think they have shrunk.
Has it done anything to your penis?
No.
You have any problem getting it up?
I don't.
You have any problem ejaculating?
I don't.
It's called BYN.
BYN, Beyond Your Nutrition.
Is that the name of the store or what you take?
It's off the store.
What's the stuff you take?
It's called Methadrol.
Does it make you hornier when you're on that?
Supposedly, science says that it's supposed to increase your testosterone levels.
Do you
So,
feel...
which in case, I guess, makes you more.
Wait, how long have you been taking that?
On and off for maybe a year.
So, do you think you want it more since you've been on that? I mean, if you're doing it once a day, that's a lot.
Plus jacking
I
off.
think. Plus jacking off.
For my age, I don't think that's a lot.
Was it that before you took this stuff?
Yeah, I think I have. I think that's probably why I'm a bigger guy, is because I have higher testosterone. I'm an athlete.
And do you think you have a high sex drive?
Yeah.
Do you like oral sex? Normal?
I like it all.
You'll take it at... Okay. Do you prefer vaginal? Would you rather get a blowjob or do it in the hoo-ha?
Do it. Me? You take it to me?
No, you give it in the hoo-ha or get a blowjob?
Sex.
Sex? What about anal sex?
No, I don't like
No,
that.
okay. Let us step out.
I had some questions about some midgets, but I guess I'll leave that alone.
Have you ever had sex with a dude?
I've never had sex with a dude.
Have you ever wanted to?
I do not. I do not.
Would you? Do you want to right now?
I want to mess with a guy.
All right.
Uh-oh. Okay, let's skip ahead here till they come back. Here we go.
Okay, couple things.
We powwow and then we
All right.
keep you.
The gal was talking about that Terry Morris, the other person. Okay, you're saying the same thing. Okay. You say it was downtown. She was walking. Okay, so when I say stop, that's you see
Right.
like a voluntary contact.
Right.
Okay. Here, think of a cross between this is one picture and this is her. She look familiar?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Now you stopped her for sure and ran here on a different day. It was May 8th. Okay. You sure she doesn't look familiar at all? Now when you stopped her, over at the Liberty apartment area, okay, that's where you stopped her on May 8th.
Okay.
Okay. Now, does that ring a bell at all?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. All right. Now you ran her then. Okay. Now she says that you stopped her later on, like I say, later on in the month. There's more kind of a downtown area. Does that ring a bell at all?
I don't recall any of those pictures. I don't recall any of that.
Okay.
I don't ever go downtown besides if I go to the gas station or county or
Off-duty jobs. Where you work
I
off-duty
don't have an off-duty. All I have is courtesy officer at my apartment.
Okay. So besides the Bolero and
Maybe
county.
Viper here and there. Maybe.
Okay.
That's within our
Were you?
on duty.
But you're running Viper out of Spring Lake.
Out of Spring Lake.
Okay. All right. You ever with your car? You ever go visit anybody, any buddies, anything like that, or
No.
shopping, anything?
No.
Okay. Why would? And granted, you're not even recalling her on the May 8th.
Right.
Okay. But that's. I just wanted you to have a frame of mind of who's making these statements against you. And it's the exact same thing too. You stop her, have her sit in the back seat, run for warrants. Then you have her get her out. Okay. Unzip the pants. I mean, on and on and on. We can go through.
I mean, it's
to a T.
it's
of this
exactly
one.
the same.
Yeah. I don't recall any of those people. I don't think I recognize those people.
Okay,
What if you
this
could
is the same
recall?
one. This is the same one. I'm just showing you a picture.
Of how she's changed.
Yeah, this has changed. Okay.
That's the same girl.
It's two different time periods, but she looks kind of in between. It's the same girl.
Okay.
Okay. Still nothing, even vaguely. She's always on the northeast side. 23rd and Kelly, 36. Kelly. Okay. All right. But she described you to a T.
Okay.
Okay. And like I say, I mean, it's everything. Everything. You don't remember her, even forget what she's saying.
So does he actually just not remember them because he's a complete monster who just doesn't even see them as human? Or is he damn well remembers them and he's lying?
You don't remember offering a ride to the shelter?
I run in contact with a lot of people, and especially at Liberty Station. That's where I patrol. That's my area. Well, it's Charlie 3, but my sector. I go there all the time.
Where is that? Just because I don't know.
26 in Lindsay area. So I don't bring anyone to the shelter. I don't. If I was asked, I would be like, find another way. I haven't
Yeah,
brought
but
anyone
it's
to the
a
shelter.
good way to get somebody in the car.
Yeah.
Remember one time when I was quite young, me and my buddy were like drunk and we're walking home from the bar and this cop stopped us and he's like, "Hey, what are you guys doing? Where you're coming from?" And we're like, "Oh, we're just walking home, not bothering anyone." And he's like, "Okay," and he's about to let us go. And then my friend's like, "Can you give us a ride home?" And he like thought about it. He's like, "All right, hop in." So we like got in the back of the car and drove us home. So I guess there are some good cops out there, but apparently this guy's not one of them.
Do you remember having contact with a female like that age, okay, that, you know, said she was going from a shelter, from a rehab center, even saying, you know, you take her,
I know.
driving her around, anything like that?
I know.
Okay. Do you ever, every time you have a female in the back, do you go 10-14, or you just kind of zip on over?
No, I know. Usually, all the times, if I do, it's supposed to say policy. You're supposed to let them dispatch.
Who cares about policy right now? Because we don't at this
Right.
point. Do you do the mileage and do all that, or
Can't here and there.
sometimes you don't?
Sometimes I don't.
Okay.
Okay.
Sometimes I don't.
Let's zip on back to this other deal. You're saying about 15-minute traffic stop. How long do you usually take on a traffic stop, just on average?
Maybe 20 minutes.
Now,
That's a long time.
Yeah, that's like an average traffic. Like when you just get a speeding ticket or something, it doesn't take 20 fucking minutes.
Time.
Now, 20 minutes, and I'll give it to you. Just even doing the gang stuff and all that. Okay. 20 minutes. Now, that's going to be some 800 time, right?
800, searching a car.
Like yeah, if it's something where they're searching a vehicle and all that, but if it's just a normal traffic stop, that seems long.
Detail, all that.
Okay, so doing all of that, all the running, waiting in line, and even on a search. Now, the question I have is, we got a lapse of time here, so I'm kind of get a better handle on where the time went. You're talking about 15 minutes, no 800, no running on the computer, you shut it down. And you said it was just a quick little search of the car. Where's the rest of that time?
Just talking to her.
About what?
Just see
I
where
mean,
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? If she's like so scared that she's crying, like there's nothing that you have to chat about.
going and trying to actually try to get her to confess. Are you drunk or not? Like, are you been drinking? Because I could smell it when I was in the car, but I can't really get it.
What if she said yes, I'm drunk?
I probably would have took her down.
Did you do any
I didn't
tests?
do any. I didn't do any sobriety tests. Just from inside the car, smelling it.
So you smelled alcohol on her breath, and she was swerving on the road, but you didn't give her a breathalyzer or any other sort of alcohol inebriation type test. Is that what you're saying?
And that's about it. Emotional,
even
maybe.
But even that'd be just within a minute or two. I mean, I used to be DRE, so I know how long those questions will last. So then you switch on over. But nothing?
Nothing.
Okay. So I didn't hear a lot of drunk questions, you know, like how much.
Yeah, like I've been there. When cops smell alcohol on your breath, it's not something they're just going to be like, yeah, whatever, and then ask you about other stuff. They kind of zero in on that, and it kind of gets you in a lot of trouble. So, yeah, he smelled alcohol on her breath, and she was swerving, and he didn't administer any sobriety test.
Have you been drinking? Mainly it's just, have you been drinking? Try to get her confessed. See anything inside that juice? No. Why are you driving so late at 2 o'clock? And where are you going? Going to Arbor on the west side. Who are you going to see?
I kind of hate those, like, what are you doing out here at 2 a.m.? It's like, whatever I want to do. It's a free country. If I want to drive at 2 a.m., I damn well will. As long as you're sober, not doing anything illegal, you can drive all night if you want to. It's not a reason to pull someone over.
Just trying to just talk to her. But,
Okay, right there, those questions maybe took 40 seconds.
Yeah. See, these cops are paying attention.
15 minutes?
And you said 5 at the car. So then we got 10 of a lot of questions.
Right.
Okay. I mean, you tell me I wasn't there. I mean, obviously I don't have any audio.
And that's what I'm saying. Roughly on a traffic stop, take about 20 minutes. It was the quickest traffic stop, about 15 minutes.
That's your quickest traffic stop?
No.
Okay, you're a
not my
slowpoke.
I'm not. I don't really get 1090 at all or anything like that. But I take my time sometimes.
But you didn't write her tickets.
Didn't write her ticket.
You didn't run her.
Didn't write her.
You didn't even put yourself out.
Didn't put myself in.
How could you take 15 minutes on that?
Just talking. I must have been talking. So.
That's like, yeah, 15 minutes is a pretty long conversation. That's like, if you're like, what the hell are you talking about? like the weather, sports, current events, politics? What do you have to be chatting with this woman about while she's scared and crying, and you smell alcohol on her breath?
That's it.
I can't see her wanting to talk if she's crying and asking if you're going to shoot her and all this. I don't see her being real forthcoming with conversation.
Whether my questions or whatnot, that's it.
I mean, you don't seem. I mean, I don't know how you were out there, but just kind of talking with you. I mean, you seem real laid back and everything like that. I've never got the impression of just kind of an angry type cop. We know some,
Right.
you know, that, yeah, you might would ask, but I don't see that question coming up of you. And you're not saying she was drunk or high, or,
I didn't think she was drunk over legal limit of .08, and like I said, I didn't.
How could you judge that? You said you smelled alcohol on her breath, and then you just assumed that she was under the legal limit? You said you saw her swerving. If you saw her swerving, your first thought would probably be, this person is intoxicated. If you pull them over and smell alcohol on their breath, you should be like, they're definitely intoxicated. You should have enough again, I'm not a cop, but you should have enough suspicion to be like, you know what? I'm going to give you a breathalyzer test and administer a sobriety test, a roadside sobriety test. Instead, he's like, nah, I'm just going to chat with you for 15 minutes, put you in the back of the car while you're crying, search your car, and then let you go. That seems very, very strange. That's not the altercations encounters I've had with police.
Didn't make any threats to her. She was just emotional because maybe the gun deal, or she saw a cop and
What gun deal?
She said, you got a gun. So I was like, calm down.
Duh, everybody is.
Yeah, and so I guess she brought that up, and I was like, calm down.
When she asked about you got a gun, what point did she ask that?
She asked that right when we were searching the passage and when we were in the back of the car.
So she brought it up twice?
Twice.
She just says, you got a gun, or what?
Yeah, and then starts crying, and I'm like, don't get emotional, it's okay.
Did she ever say, you shouldn't do this?
No.
Or I can't do this?
No.
She just says, you got a gun.
You got a gun.
Are you going to shoot me?
And then I don't think she'd ever said that.
No, you said last time. I said, did she?
Maybe she said that, but then I was like, do you have any bad runs in with the cops? And she's like, no.
She's like, yeah, I'm experiencing one right at this very moment.
No.
That just doesn't fit. That's just weird.
And that's what, I'm kind of in there too. I didn't think she was drunk.
Don't try to pretend you're on our side, buddy.
But I know there's pills on board. I don't know. So it wasn't to the point.
Do you carry a Glock? Oh, you don't have it on. I didn't even pay attention. Said the one you got in the academy?
Yes.
What else you taking besides that pro hormone?
It's about creatine.
What in the creatine?
Just creatine, monohydrate. I don't know exact ingredients in it.
But I'm saying, is it in something? I mean, is it like an intra workout, a pre-workout?
Yeah, pre-workouts are in creatine.
Okay. But give me the names of what you're using.
There's a lot of supplements I take.
How much money you spend on supplements?
I wonder why they're asking so many questions about the substances he's taking.
It costs a lot. Supplements cost a lot.
Start rattling them.
C4 pre-workout. No Explode. Let's see. Dymatize has some. Condense.
Dymatize has what? You mean for your protein?
I take their protein.
You taking any injection?
No. It's pro hormones.
Okay. You got anything to offset the pro hormone stuff?
Liver pills, because I guess it's bad to take oral, so I take liver pills. And that's about it. Multivitamins. med sports, multivitamins, and that's about it.
All this stuff, does it make you, do you ever get mad?
I know. Then
Aggressive?
that all is a myth.
Is it?
It's a myth.
Are they trying to give him like a plausible reason to be like, oh yeah, I did this because of all these substances I'm on. It's the testosterone pills. They made me act this way, so he will confess to it, but he thinks that's some kind of a defense. Maybe, I don't know.
That's just based on the guy's personality, I guess. And whatnot.
Have you ever roided?
Have I ever did steroids? No. I've been around it in college. NFL, I've seen guys do it. College, I've seen guys do it.
You didn't do it?
Never did it.
How come?
I started as a true freshman in college, so I got random tested by NCAA. NCAA tests for all that as far as steroid use. And you get tested in college just for street drugs. So I didn't know when randomly they could do it. I didn't
Why
want
weren't
to put.
the other guys worried about it? What happened if
I
they
don't
got
think
caught on
they
it?
didn't care. I cared. I didn't want to. I started as a true freshman. I didn't want to do that. Wasn't about me. I was a big bone kid. I didn't need to get stronger. I didn't feel like I think that would come natural. I didn't feel like I needed to get faster or anything like that.
What happened if you got caught doing it in a random test?
The NCAA would suspend you. You'd be dead.
But like anything, there's always something before they ban it and stuff.
Yeah.
The old andro days and stuff.
Yeah. So.
Did you do the supplements and all that then?
Yeah, but back then you had to be a little careful as far as talk to your team doctor, what's in this, is this FDA approved? Just don't have that risk of actually, getting tested for a small ingredient and whatnot.
So you don't think 15 minutes was too long on that traffic stop?
No.
Well, if you want to fit in the time for a violent assault, it's gonna take that extra time.
And nothing sexual went on during that 15 minutes?
Nothing sexual.
When you said you were going to follow her?
So just the fact that they're asking over and over and over again and the same questions, going over it in different ways, damn right well they don't believe him. They know he didn't. They know he did it. They have strong evidence that he did it. If this was like, okay, we know you didn't do it, this crazy person out there makes up stuff like this all the time, but we have to go through this process, they would have just been like, okay, tell us what happened so we can have a record of it and you're free to go. Like, they're coming down pretty hard on this guy, so they know. I can't say for sure, but I have a strong feeling that they know he did it. So do I.
Bet she took too long. How long's too long?
Where you turn off the lights. Okay, go ahead. Wait just a little bit. Wait a little bit. Okay. So I hooked a U-turn and went.
30 seconds? 45 seconds? A minute?
Maybe a little bit longer than a minute.
What was she doing? Could you see in the window?
I just saw her just pull up a little bit, kind of stalled and slow creep up, and I'm like, what are you doing? And go, and I'll follow you. But then I just, boom, took the U-turn, went north on 235, Rockaway Extension.
Okay. We're going to call tomorrow. We can't get a hold of the polygrapher today.
Okay.
And get that scheduled.
Okay.
And I'll call you on your cell phone
Okay.
and tell you when it is.
Okay.
Do you know where it's at the training center? Did you?
When we did Academy, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll call you and we got to get that all set up. And then I'll
Okay.
call you. Get your schedule. One more time?
Yeah, so looks like there's still like half an hour more left in this video. So something else happens, or I don't know. Do they come back to like? No, it looks like it's all the same one. Well, let's keep going.
Any questions?
No, I don't have any questions.
Can Daniel come? Maybe he can be like, hey, ask me this.
And so we'll skip ahead again until cops come back.
Who all was home when you got home?
My girlfriend, Carrie Hunt.
You live with anybody else?
No, no.
Is she a policeman?
No, she's not.
Carrie Hunt?
Carrie Hunt.
What's her number?
Can you go through my phone?
Yeah.
As much as I don't want to get her involved.
We're not going to tell her what's going on, but we are going to.
Well, she's probably going to ask, and if you don't tell her if this guy goes home tonight, she's going to be asking him.
Tell her whatever you want to.
Yeah, we're not going to.
Her number is going to be...
It's going to be, or it is?
9.
Okay, at least they redacted this, because, yeah, you don't need this poor innocent person having people harassing them because of this guy's actions.
Does she work? Are we going to, if we
She
call
does work. She
Does she
works
work now?
normal 8 to 5 hours, Monday through Friday.
Where does she work?
At Crest and Oil Memorial in MacArthur area. Around there.
We're getting those tie backs so you don't.
Don't call her. Okay.
Okay, so we'll skip ahead again.
You created some more work. We were fixing to go. I just talked to Carrie.
Okay.
She said she was asleep when you got home and you did not try to have sex and you did not have sex.
Uh-oh, lying.
She
That'd be an awkward conversation. Hi, I'm calling from the Sex Crimes Division. We're here talking about your boyfriend, Daniel. We're just wondering, you said you guys tried to have sex last night and you were too tired. Is that true? She's probably like, what?
said you didn't. And I asked her, could you have been asleep? And you had kind of, no. And she said, no. You did not try to have sex.
As much as I don't want to involve her, I tried to have sex with her and she was asleep. Carrie goes to sleep pretty early, about 9, 10 at the late.
Okay, but she would know if you tried. I'm a woman.
I know.
And my husband
Yeah, she'd probably notice if you tried to have sex, I think.
comes home in the middle of the night and I'm like, are you kidding me? I've been asleep. You said you twirled around her vagina
I did.
and you put it in a little bit.
You trolled around. You really have to phrase it like that. Come on, give the guy some credibility.
And then she said, I'm tired. No.
I did.
She would remember that to tell me.
Shoot. Maybe.
She said you did not try to have sex.
And it's more personal because it's Carrie, but I did try to have sex with Carrie. I did.
I don't know what to say. I mean, because it just looks like I just caught you in a lie. And now I don't know what to believe.
I think you just caught him in like 30 lies.
I'm telling you.
I don't know what to believe
Okay.
because you tell me.
Yeah, see, now they have someone directly confirming or disconfirming his story, and they're not confirming what he said. Everything else is, I mean, technically what this suspect is saying, but it's possible that it's not really possible they could be lying, but he could say that they're lying. But why would his girlfriend lie about this?
Me this, I go to verify it. She tells me the opposite, and now I'm wondering what you're telling the truth about.
Maybe because she doesn't know what the heck's going on.
No, she doesn't. I didn't tell her.
And I'm glad, but
She doesn't have to know what's going on. It's not like she's going to lie under certain circumstances. She just has to confirm what you said happened. And she said it didn't happen.
detectives calling her, any other officer asking her a question like that.
I know.
She may be scared. And I don't want to involve her, but
What would she be scared of? It's not illegal to have sex with someone. It's also not illegal to be tired and not want to have sex with someone. So regardless of what these two adults did in private in their own home, there is no reason for her to be scared and lie about it.
She's involved
that's
because
my girlfriend. That's like,
you need her involved for you.
right.
But now she's given the story that you're not given.
I'm telling you, I tried to have sex with Carrie, my girlfriend.
She
Yeah,
is going
that
to
shit
remember your weenie twirling around her hoo-ha. You remember that. I'm sorry, I don't care how much of a sleeper you are. You remember because it pisses you off in the middle of the night and you go, are you serious? Don't bother me with that.
Maybe you should call her and ask her if she's a deep sleeper. Because there's multiple times I've tried to do that.
She's a deep sleeper, so you were trying to do that to her when she was sleeping? That's pretty fucked up, buddy.
Most times we've had sex. Most times she has pushed me off.
You told me that you have sex every day, and she says you did not have sex today.
We didn't have sex today. No. We didn't.
Well, you said you have sex every day.
Mostly every day, yes.
So if I call her back, is she going to tell me that you'll have
She gets another phone call. She's like, oh my God, what now?
sex every day?
We did not have sex, but recently, mostly every day, yeah.
I'm a woman, and I know what it feels like to be woke up for sex, and I don't like that. And you remember it, and I don't believe you.
I'm telling you the truth.
Now she's finally, after 2 hours, becoming confrontational. She's like, yeah, you're lying, buddy.
I'm sorry. I tried to have sex with my girlfriend. I did.
I don't know, you're a dude. Does your wife get pissed off if you try to wake her up in the middle of the night?
She had white thong on and a t-shirt.
Okay, you talk to him. I'm going to go call her again. Because right now, I don't believe it.
Hey, the pants.
You want me to bring him in?
Yeah.
Like, is it possible that he was just like, hey, you want to do it? And then she was like asleep, and she's like, I'm tired. And then, so he kind of, tried to start moving in on her, and then she just kind of like, shoved him away with her shoulder, like, yeah, go away, I'm sleeping. Something like that. And then she doesn't remember that. Like, I'm just trying to really stretch this and think that somehow he could be telling the truth and she just does not remember. But that's kind of hard to do. I don't think I'm creative enough to come up with something like that.
Bag?
Yeah.
I mean, a brown paper sack. Okay, don't start yet.
And that's probably her message or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, that's definitely her. That is definitely her. What? She's like, what the fuck is going on?
And
you're not getting any tonight either.
I wish
we're not
gonna carry.
Well, we're not gonna tell her. You're gonna have to explain whatever the situation is.
That's what happened.
You got any questions of all this?
I'm getting attacked now. I'm just feeling, oh my God, bless.
Yeah, like you're being accused of very serious crimes by multiple women, and now other police officers are flat out telling you you're lying. Your girlfriend's being dragged into this, and she's not corroborating your story. This is not looking good, Mr. Holtzclaw.
I want DNA. I want everything. I want get it done.
We're going to put it to the front of the line, okay?
Get it done.
I can tell you, it usually takes
a police officer doing this kind of shit should take precedent over other cases.
A long time, but because of the situation, we will put it at the front of the line, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, usually on this stuff, we do whatever we can.
Here is shorts and a shirt. I don't know if the shirt will fit in the sack. Before I call Carrie.
Yes.
You tried to have sex with Carrie.
I tried to have my girlfriend, yes. That was in my bed, yes.
Do you ever cheat on her?
No.
So it's only Carrie right now.
Carrie.
Okay.
All right, man. Pants in this bag, and just put the. I think you're gonna need to, unless you want to keep the shirt on. I don't know. I don't know if this shirt's gonna be big enough for you. You're a big old boy. I was gonna get a tie back, so I don't know where these came from. Well, can you think of anything?
Will it be okay if I tell my family about this? And
No, you
That's
tell
fine.
him.
Okay.
It's your life, man. Look, we usually say,
It's funny. It's just like we have a lot of predators. They're worried about their family finding out. Are my parents going to find about this? Are my wife going to find out about this? It's like this guy's a cop, and he's just like, "Can I tell my family about?" You can tell them whatever the hell you want. Like, the police aren't going to do that. You're a grown adult. If you want to tell them, tell them. If you're not, they're not going to tell them. They're probably going to find out, but that's just what they're not concerned about. The people they victimize, they're concerned about embarrassment for themselves.
we spend as much time anytime there's an allegation, okay, trying to clear up the matter, one way or the other.
I just
Okay.
don't want my girlfriend to be involved, you know, or something. I try to have sex with my girlfriend. As bad as that sounded, as bad that sounds when she's asleep, yeah.
No, you're fine. Hey, I try to crawl up in my wife all the time. Hey, she shoots me down.
Like, she's probably, just imagine her just being all nervous and whatnot, you know? Just,
Now we get to watch this guy strip.
Well, you can get home and kind of explain everything.
so what goes on from now? There she is. Jesus.
Well, you're headed home, obviously, because you're going to need some pants. Why don't you go ahead and get dressed then?
It's not how I intended to spend my evening watching some disgusting offender strip, but here we are. By the way, if anyone's still watching, thank you. Gonna skip ahead till the cops come back in. Well, that's a pretty big pile of gear there.
Hey Dan.
Hey, man.
Oh, it's hot in here.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, until this investigation gets all completed, what's going on, we're going to put you on administrative leave of pay, okay?
Sure.
Just part of procedures, you know, and they got to do this until it gets all taken care of,
Yeah.
okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you this to sign that you're receiving it. And I'm going to give you
It's always kind of bothered me when cops like are accused of some crime and they get like leave without, what do they call it? Leave with pay. Isn't that called a holiday? Isn't that like everyone's dream? Yeah, you don't got to come to work anymore, but we'll still pay you. It's like, oh, doesn't that sound like a good deal? Isn't that better than having to come to work? I would love to just not have to work and just get a paycheck for nothing. It seems like it should be like, okay, you got to work twice the amount now for the same, or just give them like desk duty or something like that. Or we're not going to pay you, but if you get found not guilty, then we'll give you back pay or something. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't seem fair sometimes.
top to take home. I want you to read it very carefully when you get home because there's some details that other people forget to read. You know, such as you got to check in with me on every Tuesday morning before 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Call me at the station and just make sure I know who you are and where you're at. There's some things we got to take from you. I think there's firearms already in there.
Yes, sir.
In the deal. Do you have your shirt in here? We'll get your badge off that.
Yeah.
Is that the only badge you have?
Yes, because the other badge is upstairs because it was, we got lost in their foot chase. So
Okay.
the other one's upstairs.
Upstairs where?
With Susan, Chief
Okay, so
system.
you haven't got a replacement yet?
I haven't yet.
You have not? Okay. Well, we need to find out about that as well. So you just have the one with that and whatever. Let's go ahead and get that from you.
Sure.
And we're going to need your radio too. We'll just kind of check it off as we go here.
Thank you,
So
sir.
we got the badge and that radio there. Lieutenant Gregory's going to take you home too, get you right home.
Are you still up on North Main?
Yes, yes,
14200?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, we got the badge. And then do you have your commission card and entry card with you?
I did.
Okay.
And the seal missing is from the last
Yes.
foot chase thing,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
We
Okay.
have the entry card and we have the
Thank you, card.
plea
And your
card,
plea
entry
card.
card. Okay. Is that your entry card?
Is this, I'm sorry.
What do you
Yeah.
have here? Okay, is that all?
The fleet card is commission
Okay,
card,
we'll
and,
take all
and
that.
is
Okay.
entry card.
We got all that. And he'll, do you have anything else besides your firearm? Do you have a shotgun?
I do have a shotgun.
Is it
at
in
home.
your vehicle?
It's at home.
It's at home, okay.
Yeah.
I'll get that.
He'll grab that
Okay.
when he goes with you and grab that. He'll probably grab your radio charger as well.
Okay.
And any spare batteries you have there. You don't have a taser,
I don't have a tape.
nothing like that.
No, no.
We have I have your keys to your car. Do you have any keys to the station or anything like that?
No, no.
Okay. All right. And that's going to be it. Okay. I'm going to let you sign this that you're receiving it, okay? And I'm going to give you your own copy, okay? So you can read it. You know, you can't wear your uniform. Of course, we have all your badge and gun. You can't work extra jobs. Can't drive city vehicles. And then, you know, those guys will be in touch with you for any further follow-up with that.
Okay.
You know. And if you, be sure to read this, like I said, because, you know, if you go out of town, you got to call and let us know
No, yeah,
first.
okay.
If you go, if you're going to go out of state, you need to get permission from us. Those type of deal, but read it very carefully.
Okay.
That's your copy right there. And I'm going to witness it. Okay. I think that's it. Arthur?
Okay.
And you'll take, I'll take the, yeah, I'll take that in the badge if you want to. In the
Okay.
radio. I'll just take that. If you could get the,
And I'll get the things that he has at home.
yeah, and
Let me call you back.
I'm pretty sure that Melvin's working tonight.
Okay.
And he can just let you in my office and stick it in there.
Okay.
I'm almost positive he is working
Okay.
tonight. I would guess.
And he's going to take these things home?
Yes, he can take those home. You can take those home. Those items with you. You can take.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Arthur.
I'm going to bring those things back.
Okay. Now, I'll grab and get it.
Okay.
Oh,
And-
I didn't. I did the magazine.
Okay.
All right, looks like we hit the end. Yeah, that was a long one, but yeah, that was interesting. Thanks to Rodzer for recommending this one. And I was just looking up about this guy, and yeah, he's a real piece of work for anyone that's not familiar, like I was not until this very moment. It says, Holtzclaw was convicted of 18 counts involving 8 different women. And he was sentenced to 263 years in prison. A de facto life sentence. So, yeah, apparently there was more than just these 2 times. He did this exact same thing 8 times, apparently, and other stuff too. And he got punished severely for it. It's always good to see these guys get punished, because a lot of the TCAP guys we cover, they do these heinous things and they get 30 days in jail or something like that. Or it just doesn't seem fair. I like it when they really make an example of them. So that's good. So yeah, so I appreciate it. If you stuck around to the end, thank you very much. I really appreciate everyone that watches these videos. It means a lot to me. And if you want to help support the channel, you can subscribe and be a member here. I have kind of exclusive videos I just post to the members area. And I also have a Patreon that I have, I think, 170 videos on by this point. A lot of the takedown with Chris Hansen and some other stuff that I can't put on YouTube for either copyright reasons or for content reasons. So those all go on Patreon. I think that's $3 or $4 a month. You can watch all those videos on there, and I update that one constantly too. I try to do a few videos per week on there. So plenty of content if you want to watch and help support me, and I greatly appreciate it. So let me know if there's any other predators you want me to cover, any other stings or interrogations you want me to do, and I will see everyone next time.